Buckeye basketball from Learfield. Hey, Buckeye Nation, Paul Keels here for my other favorite nation, Window Nation. If you're a fan of scoring, you're going to love this. Window Nation is going nuts with an incredible offer just for you. Buy 2 windows. Get 2 windows free plus 0 down and 0 payments with 0 interest for 2 years. And if you order a full house of windows, you'll be part of a full house at the Shoe with tickets to a Buckeye game. Call Window Nation today at 866-90-NATION or visit them online at windownation.com. Tell them Paul sent you for the Buckeyes Full House Special.
When it comes to your cancer diagnosis, the choice for your care is clear.
And when you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
Where more than 1,700 scientists are working on new treatments and new hope for every form of cancer.
You're making the choice to have the most advanced treatments, many of which were developed right here.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
Always your home for Buckeye basketball.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Your flagship station for Ohio State athletics. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
It's Ohio State and Iowa meeting in the opening round of the Big Ten tournament. Starting lineups brought to you by the American Dairy Association Mideast. A reminder from Ohio's dairy farmers, 8 ounces of delicious chocolate milk has 8 grams of high-quality protein with the power to fuel everyone from elite athletes to weekend warriors. The starters for the Iowa Hawkeyes, Fran McCaffrey in his 15th year as a head coach at Iowa, the all-time leading winner as far as coaching victories at Iowa. Ron, there's a lot of speculation that his future in Iowa City could be in question.
Yeah, he had some success at the Murray brothers. They were pretty good. Part of that last championship in 2022, and we know the pressures of major college sports, Paul. High budgets, they're willing to pay their coaches, and with all of that, you got to win.
You got to win. Starting 5 for the Hawkeyes, Peyton Sanford, 6'8" senior from Waukee, Iowa. Honorable mention All Big Ten, 16.3 points a game. He also averages 6.3 rebounds. Josh Dix, 6'6" junior from Council Bluffs, Iowa, 14.1 points, 3.3 rebounds. Drew Thelwell, a 6'3" graduate student from Orlando, Florida, and a transfer from Morehead State, averaging 9.6 and 77 assists. Seydou Traore, a 6'7" sophomore from New York and a transfer from Manhattan College, averaging 6.1 a game. And Laji Dembele, a 6'8" sophomore from Newark, New Jersey, averaging 4.4 and 3.4 rebounds. So again, Iowa starting 5, Peyton Sanford, Josh Dix, Drew Thelwell, Seydou Traore, and Laji Dembele. The starting lineup for the Ohio State Buckeyes of head coach Jake Diebler. Bruce Thornton, 6'2" junior from Fairburn, Georgia. Second team All Big Ten, 8th leading scorer, 17.5 points and 139 assists. Devin Royal, 6'6" sophomore from Pickerington Central High School in Columbus, averaged 13.6 points and 6.9 rebounds. Sean Stewart, 6'9" sophomore from Windermere, Florida, 5.8 points, 5.8 rebounds. Micah Perry, 6'6", fifth-year senior from Detroit, 13.2 points and 4.5 rebounds his averages. And John Mobley, 6'1" freshman from Reynoldsburg, 13.2 a game. So again, it's Bruce Thornton, Devin Royal, Sean Stewart, Micah Parrish, and John Mobley. Ohio State leads this series 86-85. They are 3-1 against Iowa in the Big Ten tournament. They have won 2 in a row in the tournament. That's been in the last 2 years over the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Buckeyes beat the Hawkeyes back in January, 82-65. That was on January 27th. Ohio State with 52 points in the second half of that impressive game, Ron.
Yeah, the 4 guys in double figures, Paul. I just thought it was a complete game. John Mobley Jr. didn't shoot it great from the outside, but he was 8 assists in that ball game. I mentioned that Iowa season low. It was clearly one of their worst productivities. I mean, they're one of the best teams in the nation, assist-to-turnover ratio. Ohio State did a great job limiting them to just the 13 assists in that ball game. And when you can do that and disrupt Iowa's offense, it increases your chances of beating them.
Yeah, you're talking about an offense that averages over 80 a game.
Absolutely.
Well, the Buckeyes is the number 10 seed and the higher seed. They will be wearing home uniforms, white with scarlet and gray trim. Iowa, the number 15 seed, wearing black with gold trim. The Hawkeyes needed to beat Nebraska Sunday to make the Big Ten tournament. That was a do-or-die game for both of those schools. Nebraska is out, probably still playing in the postseason someplace, though, but Iowa with one of their best performances of the year and winning that game. 11 3-pointers, and they held Nebraska to under 35% shooting.
Paul, in your interview with head coach Fran McCaffrey, he talked about how impressive it was. One, they know they needed to win. Then they did it on the road, and they played for 40 minutes. And they just continued to run their offense. Their guys stepped up. Their bench was outstanding. And You got to have that contributions from the starters and guys off the bench to win that type of game on the road.
Well, playing 40 minutes is something Ohio State has not done very well lately. They've had in their last 3 games big leads that have gotten away. 2 of those games they won. The most recent one they didn't with Indiana.
Can't do it today. We'll all be driving back to Columbus tomorrow.
Sean Stewart and Seydou Traore will be in the center circle for the opening tap. Ohio State will be moving right to left. DJ Karstensen is one of the 3 officials who will be in the center circle to put the ball in the air to get this game started. As Ohio State plays for NCAA tournament hopes, Stewart controls the tap, and it'll be Bruce Thornton moving right to left to start the Ohio State offense. Thornton dribbling at center circle on Thilwell, bounces on the right point to John Mobley. Back to Thornton, high on the right. Iowa man-to-man defense. Thornton with 1 dribble, bounces on the right wing to Micah Parrish. Parrish is guarded by Peyton Sanford, dumps it deeper in the right corner. Devin Royal working in the right baseline with 10 to the shot clock. Royal to the right block in the lane, puts a jumper up, no good, but he is fouled by Seydou Traore.
A designated set to get the ball inside to Devin Rowe. I love that, to get him going, Paul, because he can put up big numbers.
Coming off a 13-point game Saturday at Indiana where he was 1 for 3 from the foul line. Devin Royal, 12 points, 8 rebounds in the first game this year against Iowa. So he'll be at the line to throw 2. First free throw for the sophomore, giggles in and out. It was a little surprising that Devin Royal didn't get any all-conference mention, thinking mostly like honorable mention.
Yeah, I was surprised by that as well, along with Micah Parrish.
So Devin Royal will take aim. His second free throw is up and in for the first point of the game. So Ohio State a 1-0 lead. Iowa moving left to right. Drew Thilwell will start at the high on the right on John Mobley. Thilwell behind the screen, moves to the right point. Now gives it to the screener, head of the key, Dembele. Off it to go to Peyton Sanford, top of the key. Dribbles and throws on the right point to Thilwell. He'll curl top of the key with 15 in the shot clock. Thilwell for Iowa, works on Thornton of Ohio State. Thilwell now on the left point, dumps into the left corner, Traore, who works on Royal. 8 on the shot clock. Traore feeds it down to the right block, but it's lost out of bounds by Iowa's Sanford.
Wow, from our vantage point, I thought Ohio State had kicked it, Paul.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you saw it better than I did. But fortunately, the officials didn't see that. 1-0. Ohio State the lead in the ball. 1 minute into the game. Bruce Thornton, top of the circle, will dribble left point once with a bounce. Gives it top of the key. John Mobley slips to the foul line. Mobley now backs away, head of the key. Goes high on the right now to Parrish, who's guarded by Sanford. Parrish to Mobley, left point. 13 on the shot clock. Mobley guarded by Dix. Girdling top of the key. Gets foul line. Left point to Devin Royal. He'll drive left wing. Turn, shoot it left of the lane. Royal. Shot blocked by Traore into the hands of Dembele of Iowa. 1-0. Ohio State leading. Iowa on the run. Peyton Sanford gets it deep in the left corner where a three's put up and missed by Traore. Ball rebounds out to Mobley of Ohio State. 1-0 Buckeyes. Mobley running all the way to the right wing. Gets it top of the key. Devin Royal. He'll throw a 3. Devin Royal. No good off the iron. Rebound to Dix of Iowa. 1-0 Ohio State. Minute and a half into the game. Josh Dix, who was held scoreless in Columbus, flips it high on the left sideline to Peyton Sanford. He'll dribble high on the left, go top of the key, Dembele. Laji Dembele walking now high on the left, throws on the right point, Seydou Traore with 13 of the shot clock. Top of the key pass comes to Josh Dix, who's guarded by Thornton. Dix now stops head of the circle, leaves it Sanford high on the right, 8 on the shot clock. Sanford bounces down on the right block, Traore. He'll work down on the right block over Parrish, put up a fourth shot that he misses. Rebound Stewart, Ohio State. Buckeyes still leading 1-0, 2 minutes into the basketball game. Devin Royal, who scored that 1 point, brings it up the left side, leaves it left point, Micah Parrish. Top of the key pass to Sean Stewart, walks it to the right point, now stops, hands it off Thornton, who curls top of the key. Thornton down the lane, goes left corner, Mobley, snaps off a 3, no good in the left corner. Rebound goes out of bounds. It is off of Sean Stewart, and the ball will belong to Iowa.
Well, if you're John Mobley Jr., couldn't ask for a better shot than that. Great drive and kick by Bruce Thornton, and then John Mobley, you're able to get your feet set, you got that pocket ready. Just came up a little short.
17:45 of the first half clock here in Indianapolis. Opening round of the Big Ten tournament, 1-0. Ohio State the lead, Iowa the basketball. Drew Thilwell will bring it below center circle where he's guarded by Mobley. Gives it now to Dix left of the logo. Josh Dix guarded by Bruce Thornton. Lobs at top of the key for Dembele. Back to Dix, who dribbles to the foul line. Stops, pops from the stripe. No good, Dix. Rebound Stewart, Ohio State. Still a 1-0 Buckeyes lead here in the first inning as Thornton will bring it top of the key. Thornton now working on the right point, drives the right lane line, fakes, turns, leans, scoops it up from low on the right. No good. Rebound grabs Stewart in the lane for Ohio State in traffic. Stewart goes to the air ball, stripped and taken away. Ends up in the hands of Dembele for Iowa. 1-0 Ohio State. Now Sanford pushing it up the middle of the floor. Has it knocked away from behind and taken away by Sean Stewart of Ohio State. 1-0 Buckeyes leading, and Mobley running up the left side for Ohio State 3 minutes into the game. Mobley will throw it top of the key. Royal back to Mobley, left of the circle. He'll dribble, drive the left lane line, throw it off balance, shot up in the lane, misses, but he draws an Iowa foul.
think he got bailed out on that one. He was looking to pass, had no choice but to throw it up there, got fouled. He'll get 2 free throws out of it, though.
And Seydou Traore gets his second personal foul. So it'll put Mobley at the line, where he had uncharacteristic struggles against Nebraska at the free throw line and did not get to the stripe against Indiana. It was a bad day for John Mobley. He had 7 points in Bloomington, but they were all in the first half. First free throw up and good as he almost stepped across the line.
He sure did. But he's one of those guys, we in years past, we had 3-point shooters who never got the line. John Mobley's one of those guys that can mix it up and get to the basket as well.
Price Sanford comes in for Iowa, replacing Traore. Aaron Bradshaw in for Ohio State, replacing Stewart. Mobley's second free throw goes down. So his 2 at the line have given Ohio State a 3-0 lead. Iowa Thilwell hurries it up the right side with 16:50 on the first half clock. Drew Thilwell on the right point, looking inside. Now swings it in the right corner for Laji Dembele. He's guarded by Aaron Bradshaw. Dembele with 1 bounce goes top of the key to Josh Dix. Leaves on the left point now for Price Sanford. He loses the basketball and picking up the loose change. Devin Royal down the right side. Royal bounces to Lane Parrish, but it hit the foot of one of the Hawkeyes and goes out of bounds. So Ohio State will keep it up front.
Missed out on the golden opportunity. 3-on-1 transition. Just make the bounce pass. That's an easy score.
Yes. So Ohio State will now get the ball inbounded on their end of the floor, leading 3-1. With 16.5 to play in the half on the left sideline. It's inbounded from Mobley to Bradshaw, back to Mobley. Dribbling below center circle on Price Sanford. 21 on the shot clock. Mobley moving high on the left. Dribbles down to the left wing. Bounces down on Lane Bradshaw, who wasn't ready for the ball. Loose ball is on the ground. Picked up by Mobley on the left point. 13 on the shot clock. Mobley faking, dribbling to the foul line. Stops, spins, turns, leans in the lane, throws an off-balance shot that he misses with the left hand. Rebound down to Iowa's Price Sanford. 3-1, Ohio State with the lead. Hawkeyes on the run. Peyton Sanford down the left lane line. Stops on the left block against Bradshaw. Top of the key to Thilwell. He'll shoot a 3. Thilwell, no good. Rebound to Royal Ohio State as he foul-fought Dembele for the ball. It is 3-1, Ohio State on top. Under 16 to play in the half. Bruce Thornton starts into the right point, guarded by Thilwell. Thornton for the Buckeyes will now walk it between the circles. Thornton guarded by Thilwell still. 17 of the shot clock. He slides to the right point, gets pumped and fouled. That is committed by Laji Dembele, his first for Iowa, and we get a timeout with 15:47 to play first half. 3-0. Ohio State ahead of Iowa. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint with their award-winning waitstaff, great food, fun, and laughter. It's a quick stop on the way home to sit back and unwind. It's a front row seat to the big game. Roosters is where you, your family, and friends can order pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. And the home of award-winning wings that are fresh, never frozen, and so big you won't believe it. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint, and the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like the best-selling RAV4. Now through March 31st, get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4 or 5.99 on a RAV4 hybrid. Excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Go behind the scenes of one of the most recognizable landmarks in all of college athletics with a tour of Ohio Stadium. A seasoned redcoat will be your guide as you make your way through walls of the stadium, into the press box, and onto the field. Upgrade to the VIP package and get special access to the band center and the Ohio State home locker room. From corporate outings and school groups to single-person tours and small families, Ohio Stadium Tours offers a variety of options and pricing that will meet your needs. For more information, visit ohiostatebuckeyes.com and book your tour of Ohio Stadium today.
Your Ohio State flagship station, The Fan. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
This broadcast is copyrighted by the Big Ten Conference Incorporated. Any use of this broadcast or any descriptions or accounts of the game without the Big Ten Conference express written consent is prohibited. Coors Light, non-cold refreshment made to chill. Proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. 15:47 to play first half here of the Big Ten tournament. And in Indy, it is 3-0. Ohio State leading Iowa.
I guess it's great defense because both teams have yet to make a field goal. All the points, although they're all Ohio State coming by the line. But if you're Ohio State, you're struggling a little bit and getting your fluidity with your offense. Micah Parrish, you have to take a shot. Sean Stewart, Devin Royal, John Mobley Jr., and Bruce Thornton. 3 Buckeyes have taken field goal attempts, but it's early. See if they can get things going here.
These are two of the top three-point shooting teams of the Big Ten. Iowa second at 37%. Ohio State at third at 37.2. So it'll be interesting to see when one of them finally cracks the lid.
Well, the key for Ohio State, you want to continue to make the top scorers for Iowa struggle. Josh Dix did not make a single field goal in the first game against Ohio State. He's 0 for 1 here so far.
Quez Glover is checked into the Buckeye lineup as Ohio State has the ball up front with 20 on the shot clock, leading 3-0. Bruce Thornton from the right sideline looking to pull the ball in bounds, gets it to Devin Royal on the right point. Right of center circle, it comes down to Micah Parrish. Parrish will now dribble it. High on the left, working on Josh Dix. 10 on the shot clock for Parrish. Parrish, top of the key, still dribbling on Dix. Parrish, 7 on the shot clock. Moves to the right side of the forecourt. Parrish on the right point, 4 on the shot clock. Parrish pushes to the foul line, steps back, forces the ball up, but it's batted away and taken away. Thelwell with it, Iowa. Thelwell down the right side of the lane, and Thornton knocks it away from him and out of bounds. Ball will go to Ohio State. It went out off Thelwell.
Yeah, Micah Parrish tried to draw a foul. The officials were not buying it.
So Ohio State fortunate to have the ball back in their hands, leading 3-0 with 15:21 to play here in the first half. Quez Glover, fifth-year senior from Knoxville, Tennessee, dribbles the top of the key, feeds it high on the right. Devin Royal swings it right wing to Micah Parrish, who's guarded by Dix. Top of the key to 7-foot Aaron Bradshaw. Leaves it left point now where Glover has it. Dribbles top of the key. Glover down the right lane line. Spins. Gets below the foul line. Glover pitches it out of right point. Parrish. 10 on the shot clock. Right corner pass batted out of bounds. Dembele jumped in front of Bradshaw to poke it away. Buckeyes have it up front with 9 on the shot clock.
Yeah, not quite like the start they had against Indiana. This team is not connected here so far for Ohio State.
9 on the shot clock. Right wing, it'll be an inbound coming from Micah Parrish. Parrish looking as the bodies go all over. Gives it up now to Thornton. Dribbling top of the key. Slips to the foul line. Down the lane. Thornton throws right corner where Glover will shoot an open 3-ball and drill it. Quez Glover.
Yeah, that's big for Ohio State to get that kind of contribution.
6-0 Buckeyes. 14:49 to play in the half. Drew Thelwell starts at center circle, Iowa, working on Glover. Dribbles to the right point, Thelwell. Now throws in the left corner, Peyton Sanford. He'll dribble on the left wing on Parrish. Peyton Sanford works left to the foul line, and Parrish fouls him.
Last year when Ohio State beat Iowa in Minneapolis, Paul had a 37-16 advantage from the bench.
That would be huge if they could duplicate that today. So Iowa will reset the ball. That is team foul number 1 against Ohio State. Iowa's committed 4. Dix gets the inbound top of the key, gets it to Price Sanford, head of the circle, kills his dribble, goes right point, Dembele. Logi Dembele, 1 bounce on the right wing, now has to pass on the right point, Drew Thelwell. 10 on the shot clock. Thelwell for Iowa, right of the key, works on Glover. Dribbling right of the circle, barges his way to the foul line, and he gets fouled by Quez Glover with 4 seconds on the shot clock. And Jake Diebler jumping up and down on the sideline, protesting that foul call. To no avail. And that is team foul number 2 on Ohio State.
Yeah, we have the opportunity looking at the replay. That is an offensive foul all day long.
Brock Harding will come in and replace Thelwell for Iowa. Harding is 6-foot sophomore guard from Moline, who had been starting most of the year. Harding will inbound it right to the backboard for Iowa. 6-0 Ohio State leading. We get a foul called before the ball's inbounded against Ohio State.
Micah Parrish, and that was a correct call. Micah Parrish was impeding the offensive player's progress there.
And that's his second foul.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. He's going to have to sit a little bit.
As he's replaced by John Mobley. 6-0 Ohio State leading. 14:23 to play in the half. Brock Harding from right of the backboard for Iowa, looking to throw the ball inbound. Looking still, throws it out. Logi Dembele on the right point. He'll leave it now high on the right for Peyton Sanford, who dribbles all the way down to the right corner. Peyton Sanford drives to the right block. Gets shut off by Bradshaw. Floats a jumper up that rolls in and out, but it's tipped in right at the rim by Dembele.
Dembele kind of rolled to the basket, had the smaller Bruce Thornton on him trying to block him out.
Hawkeyes get their first score, trailing 6-2. Ohio State with Bruce Thornton bringing it up the right side. Thornton, top of the key with 14 minutes left in the half. Gets 1 bounce, throws underneath where Bradshaw catches. Dribbles, goes to the hoop, misses a shot. Rebounds is missed, but Dembele wrestles it away from him. And Iowa with the ball. Ohio State a 6-2 lead. Peyton Sanford, throws the ball out of bounds on the right side. He was trying to hit Dix, but they were offline with the pass and catch.
Jake Diebler was talking to Aaron Bradshaw, saying move on from the play. Was there physical contact? Yes, but he's got to play through it.
Yes, and he'll have to think about it and think about playing through it while he's on the bench. Sean Stewart will replace him. 6-2. Ohio State the lead over Iowa. 13:47 to play, first half. Here at Cambridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The winner will meet Illinois tomorrow night. Thornton, top of the key, Ohio State. Dribbling down the left side of the lane, goes left corner, Royal, who fires an open 3-ball. No good, Royal. Rebound grab by Iowa's Price Sanford. 6-2 Ohio State. Price Sanford gets it Dix on the left point. Fakes, dribbles, drives to the hoop. Layup good. Josh Dix.
Got to the score. Strong move going to his left. Sean Stewart was there defensively.
Dix with his first 2 points of the year against Ohio State. He was held scoreless in Columbus.
Yes.
And the Buckeyes lead is cut to 6-4.
Don't want to see him get going.
13-14 to play in the half. Thornton dribbling down the right side of the lane. Running shot. Thornton in the air. No good. Foul called on the floor. Yeah. It should be a shooting foul for Bruce Thornton.
Yeah, nice little crossover there by Bruce Thornton. Created space. He's so physical. He can take a lot of hits.
Brock Harding, the foul, his first, and that is the fourth team foul on Iowa. So Bruce Thornton will go to the free throw line, where he's been very good as of late. First free throw is up and good for his first point of the game. Finished the regular season the 8th leading scorer and number 7 in assists. And now Evan Braun's in for Iowa, a 6'9" senior and a transfer from Belmont who's started to play more due to the absence of Owen Freeman.
Yeah, Bruce Thornton at Nebraska, at Indiana, single digits.
Just 9 points.
Cannot have that here this afternoon.
Second free for Thornton, up and in. His first 2 points. He has now made 20 consecutive free throws. Bruce Thornton, Ohio State leading 8-4.
Not bad.
Not bad. 13 minutes to play in the first half. Iowa with the basketball. Josh Dix below center circle, guarded by John Mobley. Bounces once, gives it up for Peyton Sanford to the foul line. Stops, fires a jumper, got it.
Yep, in rhythm. That's their offense.
It certainly is. The 10th leading scorer in the Big Ten, Peyton Sanford. 8-6, Ohio State's lead at 2. Buckeyes have Mobley open, top of the key, throws a 3. No good off the flange. Rebound slapped in the air, and it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Iowa, say the officials, as Stewart was battling with a couple of Hawkeyes for the ball.
Yeah, John Mobley continues to struggle. He's had 2 really clean looks, Paul. He's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, 0 for 3 overall.
12:42 to play in the half. It's 8-6, Ohio State leading Iowa with the basketball. Buckeyes got off to a 6-0 start at the outset of this game. Brock Harding, top of the key, Iowa. Dribbles right point, now stops Harding. Looks to feed to someone, looks still on the right wing, gives the top of the key, Bronze. Back to Harding on the right point, where he'll dribble top of the key on Sean Stewart. 13 on the shot clock. Harding against Stewart, ahead of the key. Harding to the foul line. Harding now dribbles, steps to the paint, fakes, leans, shoots from low on the right, lays it in.
Oh, nifty move. Really good job. Sean Stewart thought he had him.
First 2 for Brock Harding to tie the game at 8. 12-10 to play here in the first half. Evan Mahaffey in, hands it off left point. Mobley, center circle Thornton for Ohio State. Thornton dribbling to the right point, gets bumped by Bronze. No whistle, bumped again, no whistle. Throws on the right block. Mahaffey catches under to Stewart. It goes up and he is fouled. Bronze came to block the shot from left of the rim, and Evan Bronze commits his first personal foul, and we'll get a timeout with 11:58 to play. First half here at the Big Ten Tournament in Indy. Ohio State and Iowa are tied at 8. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Ohio State fan. Are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye Meal at BK. For $20, you'll get 1 juicy flame grilled Whopper sandwich, 1 original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye Meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
The future of recycling is now at Rumpke Waste and Recycling. The recycling leader has opened North America's largest, most technologically advanced recycling center right here in Central Ohio. This one-of-a-kind facility features interactive displays, educational opportunities, and the ability to process over 60 tons of recycled material per hour. Rumpke is committed to recycling and sustainability efforts, and for more than 90 years, Rumpke has worked to make sure the items you place in your recycling bin get used again. Visit Rumpke.com to learn how you can team with Rumpke to put less trash in our landfills and more of it to good use.
Ready? It doesn't matter if you're playing hard or working hard. Your workout only works out if you recover right. Chocolate milk helps you recover for what comes next. It's delicious and contains the right mix of protein and carbs to help refuel exhausted muscles. From biking to bench presses, Milk's protein helps you build lean muscle and gain more from your workouts.
Ready? Recover. Repeat. Brought to you by the American Dairy Association Mideast, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. You're listening to the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
As the official wing sponsor of your Ohio State Buckeyes, the Roosters Foundation donated $25 for every foul shot the Buckeyes made at home this season, for a total of $6,100 to BAM, Beyond Ability Matters. BAM provides kids and young adults with neurological disabilities the opportunity to live their best lives. 11:58 to play first half here in Indianapolis. Ohio State and Iowa are tied at 8.
9-5 advantage for Iowa on the backboards. That's something that Ohio State's got to correct. And in the game against Indiana, they were out-rebounded 40-31, and a lot of those was on the offensive end that really hurt Ohio State. So they got to do a better job protecting that backboard.
Iowa shooting 44%, 0 for 2 from three-point range. Ohio State 1 for 10 shooting the basketball, 1 for 5 from three-point range.
Yeah, so far their defense has basically kept them, despite shooting the ball so poorly in the game here, being at 8-8. But if you're Ohio State 1 of 10, got to get that offense going.
Well, we talked during the commercial. Evan Braun's committed the foul against Sean Stewart, blocking what would have been a sure two, but it certainly looked to us that Evan Braun's grabbed the rim, which should have been a goaltend, which could have given Stewart a basket and one free throw.
And
they didn't call it that way.
And I think he did it, obviously, to protect himself because it was a big-time collision.
Yeah, he was off balance while he moved in the air. Stewart misses the first free throw.
It really hurts, honestly, when you look at, Sean Stewart and Evan Mahaffey, two guys who are subpar from the line.
And they're both on the floor right now. Stewart's second free throw missed also, and Peyton Sanford grabs the Iowa rebound, keeping the game tied at 8. 11:53 to play in the half. Drew Thelwell back in, starts the offense for the Hawkeyes at center circle, bobbles but picks the ball back up, gets it left point to Brock Harding, who's covered by Glover. Harding shoots a three on the left wing, got it.
Yep. Nice little jab. He rejected the screen, went to his left, saw the overplay, knocked it down.
5 for Brock Harding and Iowa, their first lead of the game, 11-8. 11.5 to play first half. Bruce Thornton feeds it top of the key. Sean Stewart now off the right point. Mobley for the Buckeyes. John Mobley guarded by Harding, holding it over his head. Now dribbles right to the key. Mobley cuts to the right wing behind a Mahaffey screen. Stops his movement on the right point. Mobley's got to feed to someone. Hanging on to it. Feeds it out now right of center circle. Thornton, 5 of the shot clock. Thornton, head of the key. Steps left point. Snaps off a three. Thornton, bullseye.
Needed that in a big way. The shot clock winding down.
11-11 the score. Iowa gets a quick three in the air. Left wing missed by Price Sanford. Sean Stewart rebounds Ohio State. Game even at 11 with 11 minutes left in the half. Glover, left point Buckeyes. Dribbles, drives down to the left block, hits under the backboard. Now out of control, loops the ball foul line where it's capped by Thornton, but he's run down and knocked into by Peyton Sanford, who commits his first.
He also kicked the basketball.
I know. He's fortunate that the officials didn't take that less than complimentary. So Thornton comes up catching a ball that was up for grabs for anybody. And that is against Iowa, their 16th foul of the half. Glover out and Micah Parrish with 2 fouls back in for Ohio State with a game tied at 11. 10:54 left in the half. Inbound Thornton high on the right where he's guarded by Thelwell. Bruce Thornton just dribbling ball with the left hand to the right side. Now dribbles left of the foul line. Bruce Thornton stops his movement, gives it left of center circle. John Mobley. Top of the key to Evan Mahaffey. Back to Mobley. Driving right in the lane. Mobley to the hoop. Throws it now on the left wing where Parrish has the ball. 3 in the shot clock. Has a pass deflected. Tipped out Mobley left corner. He's got to force a shot in the left corner that's missed. Ball comes back to Mobley in the left corner. New possession for Ohio State. Game tied at 11. Stewart has it left of the foul line. Sean Stewart on bronze. Dribbles. Drives down the lane. Goes to the hoop and lays it in. Sean Stewart gets his first 2 of the game to put the Buckeyes back in front. 13-11. 10-17 left in the half. Iowa has the ball in the hands of Brock Harding on the right point. Harding working on Sean Stewart in a mismatch. Harding dribbling high on the right. Harding now steps top of the key to the foul line. Harding now he'll give it up head of the circle. Price Sanford goes in the left wing where Thelwell will throw a three that he misses. Rebound to Bronze in the right corner as he outfought Thornton for the ball. Harding open, shoots a right point three that goes down.
Yeah, Harding is in his rhythm. He had that first tough, difficult layup. Then he's back-to-back long-range shot here, Paul.
It's given him 8 points, Ron, and has given Iowa a 14-13 lead. 9:46 to play in the half. Evan Mahaffey, top of the key with the ball, Ohio State. And we get a foul call. Price Sanford ran into Sean Stewart on the left side of the floor.
1-1.
Price Sanford with his first foul. Now that will put Sean Stewart back at the line. And as you said, the big liability for Ohio State is Mahaffey and Stewart shooting free throws. And now Evan Mahaffey leaves. Devin Royal returns for the Buckeyes. Josh Dix in for Iowa, replacing Peyton Sanford. Well, they're going to have Micah Parrish at the free throw line. It looked like it was Sean Stewart that hit the deck, I thought. So a better deal for Ohio State with Parrish going to the strike. The 1-1 in effect. First one is good for his first point of the game. So it is a tie game at the moment at 14 apiece. 9:42 to play in the first half here at Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis.
Yeah, the game is tight despite shooting 23% from the field. You're Ohio State.
So Micah Parrish playing in his 166th collegiate game, which is the fourth most of any active player in the country right now. Fifth-year senior out of Detroit, played the last 2 years at San Diego State, first 2 years before that at Oakland University. Second free throw is good. So that's 2 at the line for Micah Parrish of Ohio State, and the Buckeyes leading 15-14. 9:38 to play first half. Brock Harding, who's hit 2 threes in a row, will bring it up. Bounce on the right point. Drew Thilwell for Iowa. Top of the key to Evan Bronze. Bronze one bounce. Now has to give it up. Floats it out to Dix, left of center circle. 13 on the shot clock. Josh Dix working left to the key on Thornton. Dix stops. Throws to Harding, high on the right. 8 on the shot clock for Harding. Dribbles now right of the foul line on Mobley. Lobs it to Lane Bronze, who catches, goes up, shoots, and scores.
Yeah, Micah Parrish was there. He could not take the chance of picking up his third foul.
First 2 for Evan Bronze of Iowa, and it's a 16-15 Hawkeye lead. 9:05 to play in the half. Thornton starts at left point, Ohio State against Thilwell of Iowa. Thornton now swings to left wing Parrish. He'll throw a deep 3. That's good.
Assists, Bruce Thornton.
5 points. Micah Parrish of Ohio State, 18-16 Buckeyes. Under 9 to play first half. Here in Indianapolis, Brock Harding, Iowa, spins away from defensive pressure, head to the key, goes left to the foul line. Harding down the left lane line, stops on the left block, throws it all the way in the right corner for Price Sanford, who shoots a 3 over Royal and hits it.
Yeah, Price Sanford, who was playing some of his better basketball, Paul. That was a great find there by Harding.
His first 3 points of the game, Price Sanford, and it's a 19-18 Iowa lead with 8:28 to play in the half. Bruce Thornton, right of center circle for Ohio State, trying to get them into their offense. Harding backs away from him a bit, now closes down on him. Thornton high on the right, leaves it Parrish, right of center circle, 10 of the shot clock. Parrish will bounce it foul line to Thornton, off left wing to Mobley. He'll fire a 3. Mobley up and in. Started to kick out.
Shooter's bounce. I don't know how that stayed up there.
Started to come out. 5 for Mobley, and it's 21-19 Ohio State. 8 minutes left to the half. Brock Harding high on the left with the ball, Iowa. Guarded by John Mobley, who just canned that shot. Goes foul line now, top of the key, rather. Price Sanford feeds it right wing Thilwell. He'll knife into the lane. Thilwell lose, but save the ball left of the lane. Goes top of the key to Bronze. Bronze, one bounce left of the foul line. 10 to the shot clock. Bronze will give it left wing Thilwell for Iowa. Thilwell now tries to get into the lane from the left, goes to the paint, shoots low on the right and scores.
Covered a lot of ground, Paul, going left to right. Look at that lane.
Sure did, Ron. First 2 for Drew Thilwell to tie the game at 21. 7.5 to play in the half. Thornton, Ohio State, right wing pass to Devin Royal, top of the key for Sean Stewart. Stewart against Bronze, feeds it high on the left. Thornton dumps it down to the left block. Royal under the rim, goes to the hoop, scores, and he is fouled by Price Sanford, his second. Devin Royal gets his first field goal, giving him 3. He'll have a free throw, and we got a timeout coming with 7:24 left in the half. 23-21. Ohio State ahead of Iowa. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. Growing up in the family business, I've seen firsthand the joy and love that comes with finding the perfect engagement ring. For over 77 years, our family's been dedicated to providing the best quality, unmatched selection, and the guaranteed best price. From timeless classics to custom designs, we have the perfect ring for every love story. Let our family help you celebrate the moments that mean the most. Visit Diamond Cellar today on Sawmill Road or at Easton Town Center.
Attention Columbus. Town Properties just clinched the title of the largest residential property manager in Columbus, thanks to the Columbus Business Journal. With pride, we oversee 25,000 plus households in the Columbus metro area, ensuring fantastic places to call home. Whether you're on the hunt for an exceptional living space, a top-notch association management company, or a property manager for your multifamily portfolio, visit our website at town.properties.com and let us elevate your living experience. Town Properties, always managing great places to live.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint with their award-winning waitstaff, great food, fun, and laughter. It's a quick stop on the way home to sit back and unwind. It's a front row seat to the big game. Roosters is where you, your family, and friends can order pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. And the home of award-winning wings that are fresh, never frozen, and so big you won't believe it. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint, and the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Hear every Buckeye game every year. The Fan. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
Welcome back to our UHM broadcast position, sponsored by Union Home Mortgage, the official home lending sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Learn about their 1% down payment program at UHM.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229. 7:24 to play first half. here at the Big Ten tournament. Ohio State leading Iowa 23-21.
Well, you hear coaches say, Paul, you win with defense. And so far, what's keeping Ohio State in this ball game with a 2-point lead is their defense. They're not shooting it particularly great, but they're doing a decent enough job to get enough stops. But 4 assists, only 1 turnover. I think their offense is starting to get going here, Paul. I love the last set. It allowed Devin Rowe to come off a screen that was set by John Mobley Jr. Got him in the middle of the lane and then on that box, and he did the rest.
Got under the rim and was able to score and draw the Iowa foul. The 8th of the half on the Hawkeyes. We'll have Brock Harding, Peyton Sanford, Evan Bronze, Josh Dix, and Drew Thilwell on the court. For Ohio State, Colin White, Aaron Bradshaw, Devin Royal, Micah Parrish, and John Mobley, as Bruce Thornton will get a blow. Well, Devin Royal at the line. We're on the year. He is a 77% free thrower. Ohio State was the 7th-ranked team of the Big Ten, shooting free throws at better than 74%. Free throw good. Old-fashioned three-point play for Devin Royal, who has scored 4, and it's a 24-21 Ohio State lead. 7:20 to play in the half. Josh Dix starts at center circle, Iowa. Leaves it Thilwell. Middle of the floor. Now Harding at the same spot with it. Dribbles top of the key. Brock Harding steps out to the right point on White. Top of the key to Dix, who rifles a straight on 3. Good.
Yeah, just a 2-man action up front with Dix and Harding.
And Dix had a defender right on him.
Yep.
5 for Josh Dix to tie the game at 24. 7 minutes to play in the half. John Mobley starting Ohio State's offense as he leaves it high on the right sideline to Devin Royal. Passes top of the key to Aaron Bradshaw. Gives it up now on the left point to Mobley. Checked by Thilwell as Mobley. Top of the key to Colin White. Freshman Colin White. Top of the circle. Dribbles once. Leaves it high on the right sideline. Parrish. 9 on the shot clock. Parrish top of the key. Double team. Parrish down the left side of the lane. Parrish to the hoop. Low on the left. Layup missed. Offensive rebound. Bradshaw puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound underneath. Royal, who scores right at the rim.
Second opportunity. Second and third, I should say.
6 for Devin Royal, and it's 26-24. Buckeyes by a bucket. 6:28 left in the half. Harding for the Hawkeyes starts it on the right point. Brock Harding guarded by Aaron Bradshaw on a mismatch. Harding to the foul line. Now into the paint. Harding fakes, leans in the middle of the paint, throws it out. Now Dix, who rifles a 3 on the left wing, banks off target. Rebound Colin White, Ohio State, who leads at 26-24. 6:10 to play first half. Mobley gallops up the left side for the Buckeyes. Weaves his way ahead of the key. Throws left wing Colin White. Holds on to the ball. Gives it left to the foul line. Royal back to White, who dribbles top of the circle. High on the right point. It comes now to Parrish. Feeds it head of the key. Bradshaw. Bradshaw drops it off Mobley. Top of the circle. Flings a 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Knocked out of bounds. And it's slammed out of bounds, but saved in the right corner by Colin White of Ohio State. Buckeyes get a new try with the ball, leading 26-24. Royal dribbles on the right block into a double team. Stops. Goes to Mobley. Head of the key. Snaps off a straight on 3. No good. Rebound Dix, Iowa. 26-24 Ohio State with 5.5 left in the half. And the ball's taken away by Parrish with the steal from Josh Dix. Down the middle of the floor, and he dunks it. Micah Parrish.
Yeah, big-time risk there. Got a big-time reward, but he could have picked up his 3rd foul.
Sure could have, as Dix mishandled it. 7 for Micah Parrish. 28-24 Ohio State. 5:20 left in the half. Peyton Sanford, top of the key, Hawkeyes. Dribbles to the left point. Peyton Sanford now gives it up left to the key to Dix, who's guarded by Aaron Bradshaw. Josh Dix will now slowly walk high on the left with the ball. 13 on the shot clock. Dix drives left of the lane. Gets under the backboard on the left side. He's in trouble now. Feeds in the lane. Bronze, who steps to the foul line. Top of the key to Harding. 6 on the shot clock. Harding down the left side of the lane. Throws a layup that's missed, but a foul on Devin Royal as he bumped Brock Harding on his way to the hole.
Yeah, that was just all Brock Harding. He saw the shot clock winding down, Paul. Pretty good defense by Ohio State initially, but Brock Harding just got to the basket.
This is a young man who will go to the line, a 75% free throw shooter from Moline, Illinois, where he was a high school teammate of Owen Freeman. First of 2 for Harding is good for his 9th point coming off the bench. Ohio State will get Bruce Thornton into the game, replacing John Mobley. Laji Dembele in for Iowa, replacing Evan Bronze. Harding started 24 games this year for the Hawkeyes.
The coaches will make those adjustments, Paul.
Harding averaging 8.8 a game. 2nd free throw is good. So he's in double figures off the bench with 10. And it's a 28-26 Ohio State lead. Iowa some backcourt pressure. Just under 5 to play first half. Micah Parrish, middle of the backcourt to Thornton on the right side. One dribble Thornton. Gets it across on the right side to Devin Royal on the right point. Royal whistle at left wing Colin White, who fires a 3. No good off the heel. Rebound long to Harding of Iowa. Harding up the left side. 28-26 Ohio State leading. 4:42 to play in the half. Now Dix right at the key. Swings it right corner where Thilwell will shoot an open 3. Nail it.
Yeah, again, Dix. Through the double team on the perimeter. Thilwell was open in the right corner, Paul. Nice find and finish.
5 points. Drew Thilwell and Iowa back in front. 29-28. 4:23 to play first half here in the Big Ten tournament. Bruce Thornton, right of center circle, dribbling the ball with the left hand for Ohio State, guarded by Thelwell. Bounces top of the key to Devin Royal. Royal holding, leaves it Parrish, top of the circle, jumps up a three ball, lips in and out. Rebound grabbed by Dembele of Iowa. 29-28 Hawkeyes with 4:05 to play in the half. Peyton Sanford on the right point. Gets to the foul line, goes down the lane, stops, turns, leans middle of the lane, off right point to Dix. 18 of the shot clock for Dix, high on the right. Dix against Parrish, high on the left to Peyton Sanford. 13 of the shot clock for Peyton Sanford, who's guarded by Royal. Dribbles top of the key on Bradshaw. Shoots a straight on three. Peyton Sanford air ball that sails out of bounds. Ball to Ohio State, and we'll get a timeout with 3:48 left in the half. 29-28 Iowa with the lead. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. The right coverage can be a game changer, both on and off the field. That's why Encova Insurance is prepared for what's next and protects what matters most to you. With independent insurance agents in your neighborhood and innovative insurance products that can be tailored to fit your unique needs, Encova Insurance is an easy win for your peace of mind. For auto, home, and business insurance, you want Encova on your team. Visit Encova.com today to find an agent near you.
Okay, true stories from Huntington with Veronica and her banker, Roger.
Veronica, you were nervous about trying to get a home. Why is that?
Nobody likes to hear the word no. You know, one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker.
How'd it go, Roger?
If there was a bump in the road, we hit it, but we navigated right through it. Veronica kept pushing.
Get more than money from your bank. Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
There's one medical team in Central Ohio skilled enough to care for your favorite Ohio State team, and Buckeyes everywhere. The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center is your choice for the most highly specialized orthopedic and sports medicine care. Our surgeons, physicians, and physical therapists have access to the most advanced treatments and innovative recovery approaches to get you back in your game. Because on or off the field, our team is your team. The choice for your orthopedic care is clear.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State athletics.
3:48 to play. First half here at the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis, 29-28. Iowa leading Ohio State. Stay tuned for the AEP Energy halftime show. Skip Mossick will check scores from other games and run down your first half stats. That's all coming up in the half.
Yeah, I mean, Iowa's doing a better job with their offense ball, but, they're at 55%. Ohio State's got to get that number down by getting some stops, but they're right there, down by one. I want to say I love the activity of Aaron Bradshaw. Those last two offensive rebounds that Ohio State was able to pick up, Aaron Bradshaw touched the ball initially, so he's going out of his space. Then on the flip side, defensively, staying in front of the smaller guards once the switch has. So he's got to continue to do that.
And Ohio State needs their shooting to warm up. They're at 33% as opposed to 55% for Iowa.
Yep, it's a game to run, especially in this kind of environment. One of the shots that Colin White got here was a great find by Devin Royal. And, you'll see that Colin White's getting more opportunity to play here so far in this ballgame.
Freshman from Ottawa Glandorf High School, the Mr. Basketball winner in the state of Ohio last year. White is out there with Thornton, Bradshaw, Parrish, and Royal, who will inbound against full court pressure from Iowa. Hawkeyes leading 29-28. Inbound to go to Bruce Thornton in the backcourt. Dix, Thilwell, Harding, Peyton Sanford, and Dembele on the court for Iowa. Thornton crossed the line right side, and he is fouled as he came across the timeline on the right by Brock Harding, his second.
Yeah, put Bruce Thornton on the line, and yet again
to shoot the 1-and-1. Bruce Thornton started the day number 22 on the all-time Ohio State scoring list, right behind Jerry Francis.
Troy Taylor's up there.
He's next, I believe.
Next.
He just passed Bruce Thornton, did David Lighty. Quez Glover in to replace Colin White for Ohio State. So Thornton with a chance to try and tie the game first with the front end of a 1-and-1. Free throw goes down for his 6th point. And you talked about how well he's played in the Big Ten tournament. He has averaged 16 points and 6 assists in 6 conference tournament games.
All started with his freshman year.
Yes, in Chicago. When Ohio State beat Iowa during that stretch. Free throw good for Thornton, giving him 7. And the Buckeyes back in front by a point, 30-29. 3:35 to play in the half. Drew Thilwell, center circle, Iowa. Bounces left point, Josh Dix, who's covered by Bruce Thornton. Dix drives him down to the left wing. Stops, shoots a fadeaway left of the lane. No good, Dix. Bradshaw cleans the window for Ohio State, who leads at 30-29. 3:23 left in the half. Thornton bounce in the right corner, Devin Royal. Royal trying to post up his man. Turns, shoots low on the right. Up and in, Devin Royal.
Yeah, love that matchup. Smaller defender.
Carter Kingsbury, who Royal scored over. 32-29, Ohio State leading. Thilwell, top of the key, Iowa. 3:05 left in the half. Throws it out between the circles, Josh Dix. Dix will walk it out to the right point on Parrish. Dribble between the legs, right to the key, Josh Dix. 15 on the shot clock. Dix still dribbling right to the circle. Stops, swings on the right wing. Peyton Sanford, who's guarded by Thornton. 9 on the shot clock. Sanford on the right corner. Trying to body bump with Thornton. Now right of the lane, throws top of the key. Thilwell, 4 on the shot clock. Thilwell to the foul line, and he is fouled in the lane. Reaching in was both Thornton and Glover to try and tie him up.
Yeah, Quez Glover saying it was a little bit of hook and hold.
And Glover is called for his second foul. And that is team foul number 5, if the scoreboard is correct, on Ohio State.
Yeah, I had a chance to watch the replay. Glover is correct.
Thilwell left to the backboard, inbound for Iowa, who gets a new 20 on the shot clock. Gets it now. Peyton Sanford down to the left block, knocked out of his hands, gets it back, shoots and scores while he's fouled left of the rim.
Hopefully this is on Quez Glover and not Micah Parrish.
I'm not sure. But Peyton Sanford, his second bucket of the game. And it is on Micah Parrish. His third foul as Iowa is now down a point, 32-31, and they'll have a chance to tie the game.
Yeah, if you're Micah Parrish, you give those 2 points up. You're too valuable.
Well, he had swiped at it once and got it knocked loose and got away with it.
Yeah, I know that. That's even more reason to let the second one go. But Jake Deeb was over there planting the seed. Clearly, there was a hook and hold there involving Quez Glover that last time. I think it was Drew Thilwell who was going to the basket.
Sanford, number 1 all-time career free thrower in Iowa history, knocks down the free throw. His 5th point, and the Hawkeyes have tied the game with the Buckeyes at 32. 2:41 to play in the first half. Thornton gets it, Parrish. Cross the line right side, still in with 2 fouls. Parrish dribbling and driving right baseline. Gets under the backboard and loses the basketball. Peyton Sanford comes up with it for Iowa with the game tied at 32. Thilwell gallops up the left side. Now behind a screen, Thilwell dribbling behind a bronze screen. Resets on the left point against Thornton. Curls around to the right point. Right to the key, gives it up Dix. Josh Dix working on Mobley. Pushes it to the foul line. Now stops, shoots a fadeaway at the stripe. Dix got it.
Hey, Paul, that last foul was on Quez Glover. He has 3.
Okay.
Not Micah Parrish.
Okay, they announced Parrish on the PA.
I know that.
So the ball and the score has given Iowa now a 34-32 lead as Josh Dix is heating up.
Yes, he is. 2
minutes to play in the half. Mobley will feed at top of the key. Bradshaw, Ohio State. Back to Mobley on the right point. Takes the 3, dribbles, throws to Bradshaw underneath. Bobbles, saves it down on the right block, banks it up, misses, tips no good. And the ball to Thilwell of Iowa. Excuse me. Hawkeyes with the ball, and they have a lead of 34-32. Thilwell open, shoots top of the key, misses a 3 ball. Thornton gets the Ohio State rebound. 34-32, Iowa on top. Thornton with a minute and a half to play in the half. Gets it Royal left of the key. He'll dribble top of the circle, return at left point to Bruce Thornton, who's guarded by Dembele. Thornton dribbling left of the key. Throws underneath where it's caught and dunked right of the rim by Devin Royal on a lob.
Devin Royal stuck behind the Iowa's defense, Paul. A fantastic find by Bruce Thornton.
That was an incredible find. 10 points, Devin Royal on the alley-oop dunk. 34-34 the score. Ohio State and Iowa with a minute 10 to play in the half. Thilwell below center circle, Hawkeyes. Dribbles high to left now, working on Mobley as Thilwell. Bounces top of the key, Evan Bronze. He'll leave it head of the circle, Peyton Sanford. Back to Bronze, foul line again. Sanford shoots a 3, top of the key, hits it.
You do not want to see Sanford and Dix getting going. No,
and
no
they
way.
are.
Oh, my goodness.
8 for Peyton Sanford, 37-34 Iowa. With 47 seconds left in the half, and we get a traveling call on Bruce Thornton working the right sideline of the forecourt as the Buckeyes turn the ball over.
Yeah, just unforced. Just can't do that, Paul. I didn't look like they were going to think about calling the timeout. Not quite sure.
Evan Mahaffey will come in for Ohio State and replace Micah Parrish, who has got 2 fouls and not 3.
But he was there. He could have easily been called for that third foul.
46 seconds left in the half. 37-34. Iowa the lead in the ball. Laji Dembele right to the key, top of the circle. Evan Bronze off to Dixon, the left point. Head to the key. Peyton Sanford shoots another 3. No good, front iron. Rebound grab by Royal. He loses but saves it. Almost bobbled it out of bounds. 30 seconds left in the half. Buckeyes the ball trailing 37-34. And Bruce Thornton will call the timeout as he comes across the line on the right side. So 27.3 seconds left in the half, and the Buckeyes find themselves operating from behind.
Yep, got a chance to either tie it or be down by one, depending upon what they're going to do here in this last possession. So Ohio State did not have a great game offensively so far in this ball game. They're 37% from the field, 4-13 from long range. They are getting it done for the free throw line. They got their 13 times, 10 of 13.
But Iowa's two big scorers, Peyton Sanford and Josh Dix, have started to heat up. Sanford with 8, Dix with 7.
Yeah, you kind of knew that they would bounce back. They're too good of scorers to not do so. And I don't care what anyone says. If you're Josh Dix and you're playing Ohio State and you know you didn't score a single point in the last ball game, big reason why their team lost, you know he's going to be a little bit extra motivated here today.
Yeah, comes into the game averaging 14.1. Had a career-high 31 against Nebraska in Iowa City earlier this year.
Think about that, Paul. 31-0. I mean,
yeah,
there's a big difference there.
Yeah, he had 31, and in the same game, Peyton Sanford had 30. So the Buckeyes with the ball, 24 on the shot clock, 27.3 left in the half. Iowa, a 37-34 lead. Micah Parrish will inbound right sideline to Bruce Thornton, right of center circle, where he's guarded by Drew Thelwell. Thornton just pounding the dribble right of the circle at a half court. Iowa leading 37-34. Buckeyes milking the clock. Now Parrish with the ball, leaves at left point Mobley. Top of the key to Devin Royal, 10 on the shot clock. Royal flips it Bradshaw right to the left of the foul line. Left wing to Parrish. Dribbles against Kingsbury down on the left block out to Mobley. Left point, throws a three. Mobley, bullseye. John Mobley hits that three-pointer, and 5.4 left. Iowa will take a timeout here in the half as the game is tied at 37.
Well, every Buckeye touched the ball in that possession, and they great action, showed a couple things. Iowa, not quite sure whether it was going to be Bruce Thornton or Michael Parrish. Michael Parrish got in a low block, and then you got to give the movement credit. John Mobley Jr. moved from the top of the key over to the left wing. That gave him a great lane to get that basketball, and he knocked down the three.
At 75 three-pointers in the regular season, second most in the Big Ten. Now with 76 hitting that one, and coming off a game, as you said, Ronnie, struggled 1 for 8 from long range at Indiana.
Yeah, still a talented freshman, Paul. 5 games where he scored at least 20 or more points. Clearly an explosive basketball player.
On defense, it'll be Royal, Stewart, Mobley, Thornton, Mahaffey for Ohio State. On offense for Iowa, Price, Sanford, Bronze, Peyton Sanford, Thilwell, and the inbounder Josh Dix. 5.4 left in the half in the tie game at 37. Inbound Thilwell up the right side, comes across the timeline. Thilwell all the way down to the right block, running shot thrown up, no good. Half ends with the game tied at 37. Ohio State and Iowa here in the opening round of the Big Ten tournament. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
For 100 years, our passion at Atlas Butler has been helping people. From those who have relied on us for years to those who call us for the first time. For our team, their families, and our community, Atlas Butler is here to keep Central Ohio safe and comfortable with trusted, convenient service. Call today, get it fixed today. That's our pledge to you.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. Growing up in the family business, I've seen firsthand the joy and love that comes with finding the perfect engagement ring. For over 77 years, our family's been dedicated to providing the best quality, unmatched selection, and the guaranteed best price. From timeless classics to custom designs, we have the perfect ring for every love story. Let our family help you celebrate the moments that mean the most. Visit Diamond Cellar today on Sawmill Road or at Easton Town Center.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. And no matter what tasty choice you make, our low prices add up to big savings. Plus, you get over $600 in digital coupons each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump and points. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Always and forever your home of the Buckeyes. Home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
Welcome to the AEP Energy halftime show here at the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis. Ohio State and Iowa tied at 37. The offense has been tough to come by for the Buckeyes here, Ron.
Yeah, it has. But really like the productivity and activity of Devin Royal. They went to him early in the ball game, Paul, and got him going. He's 4 of 7 in this ball game. He's so important to this Ohio State team because his ability to score outside and also on that perimeter. It's a mismatch nightmare for the opposition where they're forcing their big to try to stay in front of him, and then at the same time being able to defend his moves inside. So it's a great thing to see Devin Royal with double figures so far.
Yeah, 10 points for Devin Royal. Also a good thing to see John Mobley hit a three-pointer. He's got 8 points, one more than he had in the entire game last Saturday at Indiana.
Yeah, got to put two halves together. Clearly, John Mobley and Bruce Thornton clearly struggled the entire game, and especially in that second half. And Ohio State's just got to continue to move and improve their offense. Low concern with the foul issues. When you look at Micah Pierce, he has 2 fouls in his ball game. He had to sit for a little bit. He came back in. But look forward to seeing him more involved in the offense in the second half.
Iowa's gotten 10 points from Brock Harding off the bench, but as we've talked about, the scary thing is that Peyton Sanford and Josh Dix, their 2 leading scorers, got on a roll. Sanford with 8, Dix with 7.
Yeah, going back to that bench productivity, Paul, last year, big reason why they were able to defeat Iowa in this tournament, albeit it was in Minneapolis. But here today, Iowa has the advantage, 15-3 bench point advantage. The only Buckeye to score off the bench so far is Quez Glover with that 3.
Once again, the score at the half, 37-37. Ohio State and Iowa dead even. Skip Mossick with a scoreboard update next as our AEP Energy halftime report continues on the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.
When it comes to your cancer diagnosis, the choice for your care is clear.
And when you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
A team that studies the unique makeup of your disease to develop a personalized treatment plan.
You're choosing our region's only comprehensive cancer center designated by the National Cancer Institute.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
Hey, Ohio State fan, are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye Meal at BK. For $20, you'll get 1 juicy flame grilled Whopper sandwich, 1 original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye Meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Okay, true stories from Huntington with Veronica and her banker, Roger.
Veronica, you were nervous about trying to get a home. Why is that?
Nobody likes to hear the word no. You know, one day I just said, okay, I'm going to go talk to the banker.
How'd it go, Roger?
If there was a bump in the road, we hit it, but we navigated right through it. Veronica kept pushing.
Get more than money from your bank. Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
Hello, I'm Ross Bjork, Senior Vice President and Eugene Smith Wolf Foundation Endowed Athletics Director at The Ohio State University. In partnership with AEP, Donato's, Kroger, The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, Huntington, and 10 TV, Ohio State Athletics strives to inspire the community to make a positive impact on children and families in our great state through the Buckeyes Care Initiative. Show and share your support in the community by using the hashtag Buckeyes Care.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Halftime at the Big Ten tournament here in Indianapolis. Ohio State and Iowa knotted at 37 here at the break. Our AEP Energy halftime report continues. Skip Mossick with a check of your halftime scoreboard. Game 1 here today. Northwestern defeated Minnesota 72-64. Coming up in the nightcap, it'll be Rutgers taking on USC. Other conference tournament action on this Wednesday. Big 12 finals. Iowa State knocks out Cincinnati 76-56. And Colorado takes care of West Virginia 67-60. Atlantic 10 tournament. Davidson defeats Richmond 69-65. It was Fordham over Rhode Island 88-71. LaSalle defeats UMass 78-71. ACC tournament. Georgia Tech defeats Virginia 66-60. North Carolina big over Notre Dame by 20, 76-56. American Conference. Charlotte 64, Rice 61. Big East final. Butler takes care of Providence 75-69. 12 minutes to play first half. DePaul leading Georgetown by 4, 16-12. Conference USA semi. Midway through the first half, UTEP up on Liberty by a point, 17-16. MAAC semi. Halftime, Quinnipiac leading Ryder 43-27. MEAC semifinal halftime. Norfolk State leads Maryland Eastern Shore 38-26. Mountain West Conference Tournament. San Jose State defeats Wyoming 66-61. Nevada over Fresno State 86-71. Patriot League Championship game coming up here in just a couple of minutes between Navy and American. SEC quarters. Arkansas defeats South Carolina 72-68. Texas over Vanderbilt 79-72. In the SWAC, in overtime, Grambling defeats Southern 65-62. Southland Conference, 3 minutes to play. McNeese leads Lamar in that championship game 53-46. 9 games tonight in the NBA. The Cavaliers are off. They're at Memphis on Friday. 4 games in the National Hockey League. Blue Jackets are off. They will host Vegas coming up tomorrow night. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.
Always your home for Buckeye basketball.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Your flagship station for Ohio State athletics. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Our halftime report this evening was brought to you by AEP Energy. Buckeye fans, say goodbye to higher rates and hello to savings with a fixed price plan with AEP Energy. Visit aepenergy.com/OSU to get started. AEP Energy, the official electricity and natural gas sponsor of Ohio State athletics. Again, the score here at the half, Ohio State and Iowa tied at 37 apiece. Paul and Ron back to preview the second half next. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of calling for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired drivers to save lives. So if you think you're okay to drive after a few drinks, think again. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint with their award-winning waitstaff, great food, fun, and laughter. It's a quick stop on the way home to sit back and unwind. It's a front row seat to the big game. Roosters is where you, your family, and friends can order pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. And the home of award-winning wings that are fresh, never frozen, and so big you won't believe it. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint, and the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Buckeye fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Buckeyes pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Your home for Ohio State athletics. The Fan.
Halftime of the Big Ten tournament here in Indianapolis. Ohio State and Iowa tied at 37. Kroger Pickup is the easy way to get what you want right when you need it. Try Kroger Pickup today on the Kroger app or at Kroger.com.
A broken record. I want to see Bruce Stewart get going. 1 of 2. I know he's got to the line 4 times. I want those field goal attempts up and up for Bruce Stewart. That's what I want to see in this half.
Yeah, but would help Ohio State improve their 39% shooting as opposed to 52% from Iowa.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do, Paul, is be close with this Iowa team. You talked about it. 2 of their top scorers, they are in rhythm. And then you throw in Brock Harding, who's playing with a lot of confidence. You need to get some separation. One way to do that, get stops and be effective on the offensive end.
Absolutely. 37 all the score, Ohio State and Iowa. Start of the second half coming up next. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Ready? It doesn't matter if you're playing hard or working hard. Your workout only works out if you recover right. Chocolate milk helps you recover for what comes next. It's delicious and contains the right mix of protein and carbs to help refuel exhausted muscles. From biking to bench presses, Milk's protein helps you build lean muscle and gain more from your workouts.
Ready? Recover. Repeat. Brought to you by the American Dairy Association Mideast, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Hey, Buckeye Nation, Paul Keels here for my other favorite nation, Window Nation. If you're a fan of scoring, you're going to love this. Window Nation is going nuts with an incredible offer just for you. Buy 2 windows. Get 2 windows free plus 0 down and 0 payments with 0 interest for 2 years. And if you order a full house of windows, you'll be part of a full house at the Shoe with tickets to a Buckeye game. Call Window Nation today at 866-90-NATION or visit them online at windownation.com. Tell them Paul sent you for the Buckeyes Full House Special.
There's one medical team in Central Ohio skilled enough to care for your favorite Ohio State team, and Buckeyes everywhere. The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center is your choice for the most highly specialized orthopedic and sports medicine care. Our surgeons, physicians, and physical therapists have access to the most advanced treatments and innovative recovery approaches to get you back in your game. Because on or off the field, our team is your team. The choice for your orthopedic care is clear.
Your home of the Buckeyes, the Fan. You're listening to the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State athletics.
Our broadcast position is sponsored by Union Home Mortgage, the official home lending sponsor of Ohio State athletics. Learn about their 1% down payment program at UHM.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229. 37 all the score. Ohio State and Iowa tied with the second half about to start. The Foundation has done a great job supporting Ohio State student athletes as they get back to our community. Please visit thefoundation.com today to see how you can make an impact on Ohio State student athletes who are trying to make an impact on the second half of this game here, Ron.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Paul. And you just don't have to go any further than looking at Josh Dix and Peyton Sanford in the first game. Looking at Peyton Stanford's stat line, did not do well here. He was just had the stat sheet, but Josh Dix was easy. He was 0 for 7 in that ball game here. I got it right here, Paul. Finally found it here. Where is it here? Brent, he's 5 for 16 in the ball game, 3 of 10 for long range, 13 points, which means he was below his regular points per game average. And that's what you need to do if you want to defeat Iowa. Shut down their 2 top scorers. They did it in Columbus. So far in this game, they have not.
No, they certainly haven't. And the Ohio State's offense got off to really, they were leading 6-0, mostly thanks to free throws at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, free throws. But you got to get stops. And you look at this Iowa team against Nebraska on the road, Paul. That was shocking. By not only the fact they won, I really thought Nebraska was going to win that ball game, but by the margin, they won by 15 in that ball game. But so many different players stepped up. Price Stanford, Peyton's brother, was huge, 5 of 9 from the field. He had 11 rebounds in that ball game and 3 assists, no turnovers. That's just incredible productivity off the bench.
Yeah, they had 11 three-pointers in the game, but they also put Bryce Williams and Connor Essegian in difficult spots where they struggled to shoot the ball.
Yeah, single digits for Bryce Williams. Here's a guy we saw give Ohio State 43 points.
Which was a single-game Nebraska record.
And then I don't know if he just ran out of gas that particular game, and there was so much on the line for Nebraska. Didn't qualify for this Big Ten tournament here in Indianapolis. They're one of the 3 teams of the 18 that did not make it.
Well, Ohio State and Iowa tied at 37 with the second half about to start. And as we talked about, this is a game that is certainly incredibly vital to Ohio State's hopes of trying to make the NCAA tournament. A win keeps them kind of where they are right now on the bubble, but a loss might break that bubble entirely.
Yep. You cannot lose this game. Winning it, you still got a chance. Not a guarantee, but you got a chance. I think, as I said, Friday, you win your second game. I think you got a great chance to get to the weekend. But if you're Ohio State, this is an opportunity. Well, Thursday gets you to Friday. But if you're Ohio State, you got to get this first one here today. Got to get better defensively. Iowa shot it too well, 51% for them. That is not a good number if you're Ohio State and trying to get a win.
The winner of this game will face Illinois tomorrow. Of course, Ohio State lost their only game of the year against Illinois in Champaign. The Buckeyes with the second half will start with Sean Stewart, Devin Royal, Micah Parrish, Bruce Thornton, and John Mobley, who are on the court. For Iowa, they have Seydou Traore, Peyton Sanford, Laji Dembele, Drew Thilwell, and Josh Dix. This is an Iowa team that's not an NCAA tournament hopeful, but hopeful to play in some postseason tournament, whether it's the college basketball crown or the NIT.
Well, remember what NC State did last year, Paul.
They
won their 5 games.
5 in 5 days and went to the Final Four.
You got that right.
And then fired their coach this week.
It's tough business.
It is.
It is a tough business.
Well, Iowa will have the ball to start the second half. They'll be moving from right to left as we view it, and Ohio State will be going left to right. 37 all the score. And the second half starts with Drew Thilwell bringing it center circle Hawkeyes. Bounces in the right point, Seydou Traore. Gives it top of the key, Laji Dembele off on the left point to Josh Dix. Dix is covered by Parrish. Gives it now Peyton Sanford, top of the key, dribbles foul line, goes down the lane, shoots below the stripe. Got it.
Yeah, got to his left. Heavily defended there at the end, but he got great elevation.
10 for Peyton Sanford and puts Iowa in front 39-37. Half minute in to the second half. John Mobley, left point with the ball. Ohio State dribbles top of the key on Josh Dix. Backs it up to center circle. John Mobley leaves the top of the key. Stewart back to Mobley, left point. Mobley will stop, swing it ahead of the key to Micah Parrish. 12 on the shot clock. Parrish feeds left to the foul line. Sean Stewart. Stewart will dribble, drive the left lane line, go to the hoop, lay him up, missed it, but he's fouled.
Yeah, you can see that is a confident Sean Stewart. Did not see that type of set early in the year, Paul. Faced the defender, swiped it from right to left and got to the basket. He'll go to the line, and that's an area he's got to continue to improve on.
Foul on Laji Dembele, his second. And Stewart is 0 for 2 tonight at the free throw line. His first one is missed. On the year, a 54% free throw shooter.
Yeah, if you're a poor free throw shooter and you start to miss a bunch in a row, it really can get bad.
It certainly can. And Sean Stewart's second free throw up and in and out. And the rebound to Iowa. So it's 39-37 Hawkeyes. 1 minute into the second half. Thilwell will bounce into the right point. Traore for Iowa. Top of the key to Dembele. He'll give it up left point to Josh Dix. Dix looking all over to distribute, feeds it Peyton Sanford left to the foul line. One bounce back to Dix left point. 13 on the shot clock. Dix left to the key, left wing to Sanford, is guarded by the smaller Mobley. 9 on the shot clock. Sanford barging into the lane from the left. Turn, shoots a fadeaway low on the left. No good. Offensive rebound grab. Dembele, layup good right of the rim. Laji Dembele now with 4. And it's 41-37 Iowa. 18:45 to play second half here in Indianapolis. Bruce Thornton between the rings with it, Ohio State. Thornton will dribble, drive the right lane line, spin into the paint, go foul line to Sean Stewart, fires a jumper up, no good. Stewart, offensive rebound, Royal in traffic, throws it at the goal, scores, and he's fouled while falling down. Devin Royal.
How about that awareness by Devin Royal to fight for it, and then as you called it, Paul, falling down and had enough presence of mind to still get it up there to get the and one opportunity.
He was surrounded by 3 Hawkeyes when he grappled for that rebound. Dembele, the foul, his third. And Devin Royal will go to the line with Ohio State trailing 41-39.
Yeah, Devin Royal just wanted that more than anybody.
The 11th best rebounder in the Big Ten, Devin Royal, at just under 7 per game. Free throw, up and in. 13 points for the sophomore from Pickerington Central, Devin Royal. And Ohio State down a point, 41-40. Minute and a half into the second half. Iowa with the ball, Thilwell dribbling on the left point. Thilwell on Thornton, still dribbling left to the key, jumps top of the circle. Thilwell swings at left wing, Peyton Sanford. He'll dribble, drive down to the left block, get to the rim, reverse layup, good, right of the rim.
Yeah, Peyton Sanford, Buckeyes allowed him to go baseline.
And he's got 12 points going that baseline. 43-40 Iowa, 2 minutes into the second half. Royal top of the key, Buckeyes. Dribbles a couple of times, leaves it Mobley, head of the circle, up now to Bradshaw, right at the foul line. Aaron Bradshaw, couple of bounces, left wing it goes, Micah Parrish. Underneath it goes to Thornton, gives it where the Royals there to dunk it left of the rim.
Yeah, fell at the top of the key and left the baseline wide open.
15 for Devin Royal, 43-42 Iowa by 1. Thilwell in the lane, goes right point. Peyton Sanford shoots and hits a 3.
Yeah, not a good sign for Ohio State.
Not
he is
at
on
all.
fire right now.
15 points for senior Peyton Sanford. 46-42 Iowa. 17 and a half to play in the game. Mobley, top of the key, Ohio State, works on Evan Bronze, who's just checked in. Swings in the right corner. Parrish, who shoots an open 3 in the right corner. No good. Parrish. Rebound grabbed out of bounds, and it's knocked out of bounds off one of the Hawkeyes by Bradshaw, who was fighting with Dix for the ball.
Yeah, the activity of Aaron Bradshaw. You play like that, you stay on the floor.
And the Buckeyes stay on the offensive end with the ball on the floor. Trailing 46-42. Thornton from left to the backboard to inbound it. The official's more worried about the Iowa player standing up than inbounding the ball. Thornton handed the ball left to the backboard. Inbound it for Ohio State, who trails 46-42. Inbound right corner, Mobley gives it right of the lane for Royal. Posting up his man, Royal crosses it to go left wing where Thornton has it. Dribbles to the left corner, Thornton. Now shut off, takes it into the paint, jump stops, goes top of the key, Parrish. Ball fakes, dribbles foul line, goes down the lane underneath the Bradshaw, but poked out of bounds by one of the Hawkeyes again. So Ohio State keeps it up front with 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, activity. Really good hands by Iowa to take away that little pass by Parrish. I like the mindset there.
46-42, Iowa leading. Ohio State with 6 on the shot clock. Thornton right of the backboard. Looking inbound, goes to Mobley on the right wing, and he stepped out of bounds, catching the ball, turning it over.
Yeah, as he made his move to the basket, extended that right foot, hit the sideline. Turnover.
And Jake Diebler imploring his team just to move on beyond it.
Yep, one play, move on.
46-42, Iowa on top, 3 minutes into the second half. Here at the Big Ten tournament. Drew Thilwell, center circle, Hawkeyes, bounces now high on the left for Josh Dix, leaves at left point, Seydou Traore. He'll look inside, look outside, Traore bounces to Thilwell, head of the key. He's guarded by Mobley. Thilwell slides to the left point, dribbles, drives down the left side lane, shot blocked out of bounds. Aaron Bradshaw blocked that shot from down on the left block. So Iowa will keep it up front.
Yeah, when you're a 7-footer, you're right at the rim. You know where they're going to end up. So he timed that one perfectly. Great job there by Aaron Bradshaw.
Mobley out, Colin White in for Ohio State. Iowa with the ball with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Thilwell from left to the backboard. Inbound for the Hawkeyes, who lead at 46-42. Inbound Bronze left wing. Evan Bronze in the left corner, 7 on the shot clock. Dribbles once on the left wing. 5 on the shot clock. Braun still handling it. It's a left point. Thilwell forces a 3 up. No good. Offensive rebound. Traore down on the right block. He gets it now where it's thrown top of the key. Peyton Sanford goes down a lane. Sanford shoots left of the paint over Thornton. No good. Sanford. Bradshaw rebounds Ohio State, who trails 46-42. Thornton speeds up the middle of the floor. Down the left side of the lane. Thornton stops on the left block. Turns, shoots into paint, scores.
Yeah, he kind of stunned the Iowa Hawkeyes. They thought he was going to shoot it, then pass it, then he shot it anyway.
9 for Thornton, and it's 46-44, Iowa leading. Iowa with the ball, 16-13 left in the game. Thilwell high on the left. Bounces foul line where Dix has it. Down the lane, Dix layup good left of the rim.
Yeah, action away from the ball, a curl cut in the middle of the lane, an excellent pass and score.
Josh Dix with 9, 48-44 Iowa. 16 minutes left in the game, and possibly Ohio State's NCAA tournament hopes if they don't win. Royal leaves at left point. Parrish shoots a quick 3. No good. Parrish. Rebound Iowa's Traore. 48-44 Hawkeyes. 15:47 left in the game. Peyton Sanford, foul line. Top of the key to Josh Dix, who's guarded by Parrish. Dix will throw it right to the foul line. Bronze will barge down the lane, go to the pass, but we get a foul call on the floor as Bronze was throwing it to Peyton Sanford in the left corner. It's an Ohio State foul, and we get a timeout with 15:39 left in the second half. 48-44 Iowa with the lead. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Buckeye Nation, join us on April 13th at the 2025 Ohio State Four-Mother, presented by Union Home Mortgage, the Ohio Beef Council, and Raising Cane's. This is your chance to run down the tunnel and finish on the 50-yard line at Ohio Stadium. A portion of the proceeds benefit the Buckeye Cruise for Cancer. This is something you won't want to miss. Register today at ohiostatefourmother.com. Go Bucks!
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Buckeye fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared food, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Buckeyes pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
The future of recycling is now at Rumpke Waste and Recycling. The recycling leader has opened North America's largest, most technologically advanced recycling center right here in Central Ohio. This one-of-a-kind facility features interactive displays, educational opportunities, and the ability to process over 60 tons of recycled material per hour. Rumpke is committed to recycling and sustainability efforts, and for more than 90 years, Rumpke has worked to make sure the items you place in your recycling bin get used again. Visit Rumpke.com to learn how you can team with Rumpke to put less trash in our landfills and more of it to good use.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State athletics.
Stay safe this season and make a plan for a safe ride home. If you drive drunk, you will be caught and you will be arrested. Drive sober or get pulled over, funded by the Ohio Traffic Safety Office and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. 15:39 to play second half here at the Big Ten Tournament. Iowa leading Ohio State 48-44.
Yeah, the leader for Iowa, Peyton Sanford, getting it done here so far in this ball game. Ball 6 of 11 from the field, 15 points. And then off the bench, Brock Harding with 10. So, again, their offense is clicking here so far.
Both teams shooting over 50% here in the second half. Iowa 1 for 2 from three-point range. Ohio State 0 for 2 from three-point range in the second half. That foul prior to the timeout was on Aaron Bradshaw. It's a floor foul, so Iowa will re-enter the ball up front, leading 48-44 with a new 20 on the shot clock. Drew Thelwell will inbound it for the Hawkeyes from left to the backboard. And they'll have John Mobley jumping up and down in front of him. Thelwell will lob it at the basket where it's batted away by Devin Royal away from Bronze and into the hands of Mobley for Ohio State. So the Buckeyes get the turnover, trailing 48-44. 15 and a half left in the game. Bruce Thornton left of center circle, guarded by Drew Thelwell of Iowa. Thornton still dribbling, feeds at left point, Aaron Bradshaw. 7-1 sophomore, bounce at foul line. Royal down the left side of the lane to the hoop. Royal blocked from behind, but the ball back in Royal's hands in the left corner. Gets the top of the key, Mobley. Takes a three, dribbles, shoots a two at the foul line, and rattles in and out. Offensive rebound, Bradshaw. Bobble saves the ball underneath. Shot blocked as it goes out of bounds. It'll still be with Ohio State with 17 seconds left on the shot clock.
Jake Deaver wants the foul call, but again, I love the activity of Aaron Bradshaw.
Most we've seen probably since the Kentucky game. And now into the lineup replacing Bronze is Dembele for Iowa. Thornton from right of the backboard, 17 on the shot clock. They inbound it for Ohio State. Thornton looking, lobs it out where Bradshaw catches on the right point. Leaves it high on the right sideline. White, high on the left, it comes to Royal. Now left point to Mobley with 11 on the shot clock. Top of the key for Thornton. Thornton dribbling ahead of the circle. Thornton down the left side of the lane. Stop, shoots it left wing, up and in. Bruce Thornton.
Yeah, Bruce Thornton in his rhythm there, Paul. Left, right to left.
11 for Thornton. Buckeyes down 2, 48-46. Under 15 to play in the game. Iowa has Traore dribbling, driving down the right side of the lane. Stops, shoots it right side of the lane, and scores. Seydou Traore.
Yeah, he got too close to the baseline, Paul. That was a tough matchup for John Mobley Jr. to defend.
First two for Traore. Iowa up 50-46 with 14 and a half to play in the game. Bruce Thornton, right of center circle, starts the Ohio State offense, gives it high on the left sideline. Mobley, top of the key, Royal, but stolen. And jumping in, Traore, who got to the steal, and he goes and dunks. Traore picked that off, and he went all the way down to score, giving him four. Jake Diebler wants a timeout, and Iowa's lead is now 52-46 over Ohio State with 14:20 to play, and somebody wasn't looking. And we'll pause. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. The right coverage can be a game changer, both on and off the field. That's why Encova Insurance is prepared for what's next and protects what matters most to you. With independent insurance agents in your neighborhood and innovative insurance products that can be tailored to fit your unique needs, Encova Insurance is an easy win for your peace of mind. For auto, home, and business insurance, you want Encova on your team. Visit Encova.com today to find an agent near you.
Hello, I'm Ross Bjork, Senior Vice President and Eugene Smith Wolf Foundation Endowed Athletics Director at The Ohio State University. In partnership with AEP, Donato's, Kroger, The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, Huntington, and 10 TV, Ohio State Athletics strives to inspire the community to make a positive impact on children and families in our great state through the Buckeyes Care Initiative. Show and share your support in the community by using the hashtag Buckeyes Care.
Union Home Mortgage knows Buckeye fans never leave Ohio State behind. We've helped millions of first-time home buyers get into their dream home through our 1% down payment program. Put as little as 1% down, and UHM tosses in up to 2% on the house. Learn more at UHM.com or call 877-846-4968. Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229. UHM will contribute up to 2% down, no greater than $2,000 towards a 3% down payment. Home buyers responsible for the remainder of the down payment. This offer is available for the purchase of a primary residence only. For full terms and conditions, visit UHM.com.
Your Ohio State flagship station, The Fan. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State athletics.
Buckeye basketball is brought to you in part by Corona Extra, the official cerveza of La Vida Mas Fina. Find the fine life. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. 14:20 to play, second half. Iowa has opened up a 52-46 lead over Ohio State.
Yeah, just looking at Iowa's bench, Drew Thelwell is favoring his right ankle, I believe, Paul, and he is in some discomfort. That could be a major factor if he's not able to return. He's a good defender.
He certainly is. Iowa on defense got a steal from Seydou Traore and a dunk as Ohio State threw a sloppy pass.
Yeah, John Mobley did not connect with his teammate, Devin Royal. That led to that breakaway dunk.
Royal, Thornton, White, Parrish, and Stewart on the court for Ohio State. Sanford, Dembele, Harding, Dix, and Traore for Iowa, who will put some backcourt pressure on Ohio State's entry from out of bounds. 52-46, Hawkeyes the lead. Inbound to go left side of the backcourt, Micah Parrish for Ohio State. Parrish dribbling a few times, gives it Thornton, cross the line at center circle as Thornton picks up his bounce, gives it high on the left for Parrish. Now to go center circle to Bruce Thornton. Thornton walking left side of the forecourt with Troy Oriani, 15 of the shot clock. Thornton jumps top of the key, now dribbles, drives down the right side of the lane, slips and falls down and travels, turning it over.
Yeah, Bruce Thornton, it looked like he twisted his right ankle.
It sure does, as he is very, very slow to get up.
And he turned that corner and just lost his balance.
52-46, Iowa the lead in the ball with 14:01 to play in the second half. Earlier game today was won by Northwestern, who beat Minnesota. Brock Harding, who scored 10 off the bench in the first half, advances it up the right side, Iowa. Between the circles, Dembele bounces a couple of times, leaves it left to the key. Dix, who gets to the foul line, stops, shoots a fadeaway at the line, got it.
Yep, shot that like he was in his backyard, Paul.
11 for Josh Dix, 54-46, Iowa's biggest lead of the game. 13:42 to play, second half. Devin Royal on the right point, Ohio State. Top of the key to Sean Stewart. Bounces left point to Bruce Thornton, who's guarded by Dix. Thornton dribbling a high on the left. Gets a screen, uses it to come top of the key. Now Thornton will send it left wing Royal, who throws a three. Royal's three is no good. And the rebound grabbed by Colin White down on the left block for Ohio State, and he draws a foul.
I think, is it Josh Dix with the foul? Can't see.
It is his first.
Yep, an offensive rebound led to that, Paul.
Yeah, Colin White tracked down a loose ball. He'll now leave the lineup as Evan Mahaffey comes in. Also coming in is Quez Glover replacing Sean Stewart.
A 6-0 run here by the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And Ohio State's gone small. 20 on the shot clock. Glover to inbound left to the backboard. 54-46 Iowa's lead. Inbound Evan Mahaffey between the circles. Mahaffey guarded by Harding. Gives it Glover, who will dribble top of the key. Throws now in the left corner. Thornton, who throws a three. No good, Thornton. Rebound slapped in the air, and it's grabbed by Dembele of Iowa. 54-46 Hawkeyes. 13-11 left in the game. Josh Dix at center circle. Now top of the key, Peyton Sanford. Back to Dix on the left point. Pulls the trigger for three. No good, Dix. Rebound is grabbed by Mahaffey of Ohio State. 54-46, Buckeyes trailing and running. Thornton up the left side. Speeds all the way down the left side of the lane. Throws one up at the goal. No good. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Troy Ori of Iowa.
There was a lot of contact as Bruce Thornton went to the basket.
There sure was. And he's slow to get up again. Bruce Thornton, as Traore tripped over top of him.
Well, I think Bruce Thornton should be at the line right now.
I wish your say-so mattered, Ron. And now Traore will leave, and Price Sanford comes in for Iowa.
Dembele, I think they're giving him the right at the verticality that time. Okay. Bruce Thornton drove to the basket.
Quez Glover will inbound right of the backboard to the Buckeyes, who trail 54-46. 12:52 left in the game. Inbound goes deep in the left corner of Thornton. Thornton will dribble left wing, get to the paint. Thornton pulls up, short jumper good, middle of the lane. 13 for Bruce Thornton.
They're making him earn it, though, Paul.
They are. 54-48 Iowa's lead. 12:40 to play in the game. Brock Harding, Hawkeyes, right wing to Peyton Sanford. He'll drive right to the foul line, bounce Harding on the left point. Harding at a double team to Sanford, who goes right corner, Josh Dix. Dix dribbling on Parrish on the right wing. Dix back down to the right baseline. Stops on the right block, and we get a foul call.
Yep, Micah Parrish. Pretty good defense toward the end there, Paul. Then he grabbed his arm. It's a good call by the official.
And that's the third on Micah Parrish. It is the second of the half on Ohio State. So it's a common foul. Iowa will re-enter the ball. Harding from right of the backboard will throw it in. Gets it now right to the foul line. Dembele dribbles once at the stripe, leaves the top of the key to Dix. Dix against Thornton with Iowa leading 54-48. Dix at center circle now. Shot clock at 10 seconds for Josh Dix. Works right point. Drives the right lane line. Stolen. Parrish. Up the left side. Parrish. Parrish will get into the lane. Go to the hoop and dunk it. Micah Parrish. Got the steal and the dunk. 9 for Parrish. 54-50 is the Iowa lead.
Very impressive both ends. One to get the steal. Number two to avoid the defender and then dunk it. And Micah Parrish is having a little conversation with somebody on the bench for Iowa.
You know, we've seen Micah Parrish get a little unglued at times with opponents during games. He did some of that Saturday at Indiana. 54-50, Iowa's lead. Iowa's ball, 12 minutes left in the game. Harding dribbling top of the key on Glover. Harding now steps right to the foul line, brings it left to the stripe. Harding with 14 on the shot clock, dribbles top of the key, goes behind the back with a dribble and has it taken away by Glover of Ohio State. And Glover drops it behind him to Devin Royal. Buckeyes with the balls, 2 straight takeaways, trailing 54-50. 11:42 to play in the game. Now Quez Glover starts it high on the left. He'll dribble top of the key, go down the right lane line, go to the hoop. Layup blocked out of bounds by Dix on what was a size mismatch. Ball will stay with Ohio State, and we'll get a timeout with 11:33 left in the game. 54-50. Iowa with the lead. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Every game, every season, Buckeye Nation comes together to support Ohio State basketball. The Buckeyes make their fans proud by giving it their all on the court. Their hard work, determination, and resilience embody what our state is all about. Every client, every day, Elk & Elk works tirelessly to support the great people of Ohio. A consistent winner in the courtroom, we get injury victims the compensation they deserve. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Elk & Elk, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
At Kroger, an annual Boost membership is better than ever. Save up to $1,100 each year on gas, groceries, delivery fees, and streaming options. With double fuel points, unlimited free delivery, and exclusive savings for members, there's so much to love about Boost. Sign up for a Boost membership today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint with their award-winning waitstaff, great food, fun, and laughter. It's a quick stop on the way home to sit back and unwind. It's a front row seat to the big game. Roosters is where you, your family, and friends can order pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. And the home of award-winning wings that are fresh, never frozen, and so big you won't believe it. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint, and the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. You're listening to the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. 11:33 to play second half of the Big Ten tournament in Indy. It's 54-50, Iowa leading Ohio State.
Yeah, you got to make plays, effort plays. I love the fact that Quez Glover got on the floor after that deflection, gave Ohio State the possession. Now Ohio State's down 4. There's 11:33 to go. Plenty of time, obviously, but Ohio State's got to be better offensively here, Paul.
Big disparity shooting in the second half. Iowa 61% shooting, Ohio State 37.
Yep. Their offense is the issue right now.
It is. Evan Mahaffey, Devin Royal are on the court along with Quez Glover, Bruce Thornton, and Micah Parrish for Ohio State. For Iowa, Josh Dix, Laji Dembele, Peyton Sanford, his brother Price, and Brock Harding. Ball belonged to Ohio State up front, trailing by 4, 54-50. 13 on the shot clock, 11:33 left in the game. Bruce Thornton will inbound it from right of the backboard for Ohio State. He's handed the ball, looking to throw it in. Thornton still looking, throws it where it's batted out of bounds. And pace saved by Iowa. They get the steal as Harding comes up court. It was Bronze who forced the turnover. Harding high on the right with the basketball. Or I believe it was Josh Dix, who forced that turnover. Iowa with the ball leading 54-50. Laji Dembele, top of the key. Brings it left point. Stops left of the foul line. Now hands it off for Peyton Sanford to curl top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Sanford goes right wing. Dix, who throws a three. Got it.
Nothing but the bottom. Those two guys, 1-2 punch. They're finding each other.
14 for Josh Dix. Assist Peyton Sanford.
Off of a turnover.
Off a turnover, yeah. 57-50 Iowa. Under 11 to play. Thornton driving the lane. Misses a layup down the right side, but he draws an Iowa foul as Bruce Thornton went from the left point down the right side of the lane. And Josh Dix draws the foul. He is second. And it'll put Bruce Thornton at the free throw line. That is team foul number 4 on Iowa. You know, during one of the other stoppages, I saw that Ohio State's athletic trainer, Tony Lorenzi, working on Bruce Thornton's lower back. But he'll go to the free throw line trying to increase a 13-point game.
Plays a lot of minutes.
Sure does. Free throw good. He sure does. Average 17.5 points per game, which would be a career best in his 3-year career at Ohio State. Coming off a 9-point game Saturday at Indiana. Had 15 points and 8 rebounds in the win over Iowa earlier this year. Second foul shot is good for Bruce Thornton's 15th point. He has now made his last 22 free throws in a row. 57-52 Iowa. Under 11 to play in the game. Hawkeyes had the ball. Price Sanford, left point, leaves it for his brother Peyton Sanford, left to the key, where he's guarded by Mahaffey. Dumps it down the left block. Josh Dix goes under the rim. Dix, but he's in trouble. Loops it out below center circle, where it's caught by Peyton Sanford. He'll dribble right of the foul line. Ball knocked away, but Peyton Sanford saves it on the right point. Right to the key to Harding with 8 on the shot clock. Harding on Glover, dribbling right to the circle. Lose the basketball. Mahaffey up on the loose change for Ohio State, who trails 57-52. Parrish, top of the key. Parrish against Peyton Sanford. Dribbles foul line now to Royal. Down the middle of the lane. Royal spins, turns, shoots left of the rim and scores. 15 on the spin move for Devin Royal. It's 57-54 Iowa.
Glad he deferred and did not take that three-point shot.
I agree with you, Ron. And the Buckeyes scoring off a turnover. We get a foul called away from the ball as Quez Glover was bodying with Brock Harding. And Glover is called for his 4th foul.
Yeah, he really has bothered Brock Harding here in the second half, Paul. Forced 2 turnovers. It's going to come out of the game right now, but great effort by Quez Glover.
John Mobley will replace him. That is 3 team fouls in the half on Ohio State, who trails 57-54. We got some more hand slapping as Dembele and Devin Royal, right of the lane, are slapping at one another's arms. And the officials step in to try and
I'm not sure what he's saying. You're allowed to put your arm on him.
He must not like that idea.
He's in the front line. I mean, it's part of the game.
Thilwell will inbound it from right of the backboard for Iowa. Drew Thilwell, who's just checked back in, looks to inbound. Thilwell still looking all over the place. Looking still. 5-second call. Buckeyes force another turnover, and that's the only thing keeping Ohio State in this game right now, their defense.
Yeah, the momentum's starting to swing here a little bit.
It is, and mostly because of Ohio State's defense.
Absolutely. Now you got to make Iowa pay for it.
57-54 Hawkeyes. 10-10 to play in the game here at the Big Ten tournament in the second half. Bruce Thornton crosses the timeline left side, guarded by Thilwell. Thornton dribbling on the left point, throws top of the key to Devin Royal, back to Thornton between the rings. 18 on the shot clock for Thornton. He'll weave over to the left point. Thornton stop, get it Mobley, head of the key. Dribbling top of the circle, Mobley on Price Sanford, 10 on the shot clock. Mobley now stepping high on the left, top of the key to Thornton. Right wing, Parrish fakes the 3. Dribbles, drives on the right block, goes to the hoop and lays it in right at the rim.
Second time a Buckeye did not take the 3, made a great decision to get to the basket.
11 for Parrish, 57-56. Buckeyes down 1 now, and we get a foul called the other way as Drew Thilwell was coming up the right side. And he is fouled by John Mobley, excuse me.
Yes, the 4th team foul. So if you're okay if you're Ohio State.
And the first personal on Mobley. So 25 on the Iowa shot clock, 9:35 left in the game. Hawkeyes the ball in a 1-point lead, 57-56. Inbound Thilwell, top of the key, dribbling on Mobley. Thilwell throws Peyton Sanford high on the right, where he's guarded by Thornton. Sanford to the foul line, throws a pass deflected, but Dembele tries to save it, and he can in the right corner, but it's deflected by one of the Buckeyes, say the officials, so Iowa keeps it up front.
Yeah, excellent defense by Bruce Thornton. He worked his way through that screen and did not allow Peyton Sanford to get an open look ball.
16 run on the shot clock for Iowa. Inbound will come from the right corner from Josh Dix, throws to Thilwell on the right point. Thilwell backing right of center circle now for Iowa, who leads by 1. Thilwell against Mobley, high on the right. Thilwell still dribbling high on the right, leaves it Dix at the same spot. 6 on the shot clock. Josh Dix on Thornton, dribbles top of the key. Dix holding on to it, head of the circle, forces a 3 straight on top, no good, and the rebound to Mahaffey of Ohio State, who trails by 1, 57-56. Buckeyes playing some pretty good lockdown defense. 9 minutes left in the game. Thornton, top of the key. Dribbling now on Josh Dix, walks it over to the left point, drives to the left wing. Dix shuts him off, leaves it Royal, left of the wing. Royal dribbling down to the left block where he's doubled up to Thornton, left point, fakes a 3. Takes it down the left side of the lane, shoots into paint. Thornton up and in. 17 for Bruce Thornton, and it puts Ohio State back in front, 58-57. 8:42 to play. Drew Thilwell dribbling left point for Iowa, weaves his way to the foul line, backs away head of the key, goes left wing for Price Sanford, drives left baseline, reverse layup good, right of the rim.
Yeah, Evan Mahaffey allowed him to swing through and get to the baseline.
In a hurry, he did. Price Sanford with 5, putting Iowa back in front, 59-58. 8:21 to play, second half here in Indianapolis. Bruce Thornton below center circle starts Ohio State's offensive set. Moves down to the left side of the forecourt with Thilwell on it. Thornton top of the key. Buckeyes down the right lane line. Lobs to the basket where Mahaffey misses his try for a dunk, but Royal saves it in play in the left corner. Parrish shoots, misses a 3 ball. Rebounded by Peyton Sanford, Iowa. 59-58 Hawkeyes. 7:59 left in the game. Price Sanford down the left side of the lane. Lays it in right of the rim. Price Sanford eluded his defenders. He's got 7. And it's 61-58 Iowa. Buckeyes on the other end missed an alley-oop dunk try. Under 8 to play in the game. John Mobley breathing heavy, brings it up left of center circle for Ohio State. Feeds it top of the key, Parrish. Parrish down the left side of the lane. Now stops on the left point. Parrish gets it underneath where Mahaffey has it on the left block. Back to Parrish on the left wing, 10 on the shot clock. Micah Parrish, left wing. Guarded by Dix, ball knocked out of his hands and out of bounds with 5 on the shot clock. Buckeyes will keep it up front. And we'll get a timeout with 7:27 left in the game. Iowa 61. Ohio State 58. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Okay, true stories from Huntington with Veronica and her banker, Roger.
Veronica, you were nervous about trying to get a home. Why is that?
Nobody likes to hear the word no. You know, one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker.
How'd it go, Roger?
If there was a bump in the road, we hit it, but we navigated right through it. Veronica kept pushing.
Get more than money from your bank. Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Buckeye Nation, Paul Keels here for my other favorite nation, Window Nation. If you're a fan of scoring, you're going to love this. Window Nation is going nuts with an incredible offer just for you. Buy 2 windows. Get 2 windows free plus 0 down and 0 payments with 0 interest for 2 years. And if you order a full house of windows, you'll be part of a full house at the Shoe with tickets to a Buckeye game. Call Window Nation today at 866-90-NATION or visit them online at windownation.com. Tell them Paul sent you for the Buckeyes Full House Special.
When it comes to your cancer diagnosis, the choice for your care is clear.
And when you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
A team that studies the unique makeup of your disease to develop a personalized treatment plan.
You're choosing our region's only comprehensive cancer center designated by the National Cancer Institute.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
Hear every Buckeye game every year. The Fan. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State athletics.
Our broadcast position is sponsored by Union Home Mortgage, the official home lending sponsor of Ohio State athletics. Learn about their 1% down payment program at UHM.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229. 7:27 left second half for the Big Ten tournament. Iowa 61, Ohio State 58.
Regained the lead momentarily after that basket by Bruce Thornton, but Ohio State coming up empty a couple of possessions in a row. Then you allowed Peyton Sanford to get to the basket. Now, if you're Ohio State, you got to come out and do the things you did the last couple of minutes to get yourself back to that lead.
Well, Ohio State for the game shooting 41%, 45% of the second half. Iowa for the game shooting 56% and 64% in the second half. That's the big difference right now.
Yeah, that and the Buckeyes have yet to make a 3 in the second half, Paul. They're 0 of 5 from there.
Aaron Bradshaw, Devin Royal, John Mobley, Bruce Thornton, and Micah Parrish in the court for Ohio State. Laji Dembele, Peyton and Price Sanford, Brock Harding, and Seydou Traore for Iowa. Buckeyes will have to inbound the ball with 5 seconds on the shot clock. And the inbound will come from the left side of the forecourt. 61-58 Iowa leading. Thornton the trigger man, left wing. Traore jumping it down in front of him. Thornton about it now high on the left sideline for Micah Parrish. Dribbles, drives, goes to the hoop, and he is fouled while going to the hoop and lays it in. He'll get the score on a free throw.
Love the set. 2-man action involving Bruce Thornton and Micah Parrish. So much to deal with right there because you're concerned about Bruce Thornton coming off that little handoff. But he faked it and went right to the basket. Micah Parrish, great job there.
Wasn't sure he was going to get to the rim in enough time. Brock Harding with a foul, his third, and Parrish will go to the line with a chance to try and tie the game. Shooting for his 14th point.
Yeah, great call by the bench that time.
Free throw, Parrish up and in. 14 for Micah Parrish. And Ohio State and Iowa even again at 61. 7:20 to play. Second half, Brock Harding below center circle, Iowa. Working against John Mobley between the circles. Left point, Peyton Sanford guns a quick 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Traore in the lane. Excuse me, it was Lembelli who's fouled on a putback try. Fouled by John Mobley. So Laji Dembele will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Bruce Thornton just didn't. Aaron Bradshaw did not put a body on Dembele. He allowed him to get great position inside.
A 6'8 sophomore from Newark, New Jersey, on the year a 66% free thrower. Iowa is a 70% shooting team, ranking 15th in the Big Ten at 70.5. Free throw, Dembele is good. His 5th point. Made his 20th start of the season tonight. And he's got Iowa up by 1. He'll try and make it 2. With 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. Laji Dembele.
255 pounds.
Second free throw, good. So he's got 6 and Iowa up a couple, 63-61 and pressing in the backcourt with 7:08 left in the game. Bruce Thornton across the timeline on the right side. Doubled up, Bruce Thornton nearly falls down but gets it center circle to John Mobley. Mobley working middle of the floor against Price Sanford. Under 7 to play in the game. And the Buckeyes down by 2. Mobley still dribbling middle of the floor. Gets it left point now. Micah Parrish. 10 on the shot clock. Parrish to the left corner. Raises to shoot a jumper. No good. Rebound to Harding, Iowa. Hawkeyes leading by 2 as Harding pushes it up the right side. 6:44 to play. Harding now left alone. Gets it to the foul line. Drops into the right point. Price Sanford goes in the right corner. Peyton Sanford shoots and misses a 3-ball. Rebound loose. Bradshaw down with it for Ohio State. 63-61. Buckeyes trailing with 6.5 to play in the game. John Mobley slides up the left side of the floor, dribbling on the left point against Price Sanford, and he loses the ball right to Price Sanford's hands. Mobley just had his dribble get right away from him and gift wrapped it. Ball to Peyton Sanford down the right side of the lane. Peyton Sanford to Price Sanford, right wing, goes right of center circle to Harding. 63-61, Iowa leading with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Brock Harding below center circle. Works on Parrish, driving down the left side of the lane. Stops, fakes left alone, left wing, shoots. Bank shot missed. Rebound grab Thornton, Ohio State. 63-61, Buckeyes trailing and running. Thornton down the right side of the lane, and he pushes over. Harding gets the ball, but a charge is going to be called on Bruce Thornton. He used his arm to push Brock Harding away. And he is called for an offensive foul, his first foul.
I think he missed the first foul, but Bruce Thornton clearly pushed off.
It just knocked Brock Harding right down. So the ball goes back to Iowa, who leads at 63-61.
Yeah, Coach Deaver obviously is not happy.
Changes on both sides. Devin Royal comes back in with Evan Mahaffey and Quez Glover for Ohio State. Seydou Traore has come into the Iowa lineup, along with Josh Dix. 63-61 Iowa. Under 6 to play in the game here at the Big Ten tournament. Brock Harding, who drew that charge, dribbles up the right side for the Hawkeyes. He's guarded by Glover, top of the key, gives it now for Dembele. Now to Dix, head of the circle. Dribbles down the left side of the lane. Dix goes to the hoop, layup good, but it's not going to count as a foul was called on the floor on the drive by Dix.
The Buckeyes not staying in front. A lot of reaching that time. Dix will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1.
Foul on Evan Mahaffey of Ohio State, his first. No, they call it on Devin Royal, excuse me.
Yeah, he was trailing on the play there, Paul. But again, a lot of reaching. Didn't get in front.
Second foul on Royal. And it's the 1-and-1 now. And Josh Dix at the line for the first time tonight. First free throw missed, and Devin Royal tips the rebound to Parrish for Ohio State. 63-61 Iowa.
That's a 78% free throw shooter, you said, Paul.
5.5 to play in the game. Bruce Thornton left of center circle, looking at his head coach to get a call for a play. Thornton for Ohio State starts his movement. High on the left, 13 on the shot clock. Goes behind a screen to the left wing. Thornton now working on Dix in the left corner, 8 on the shot clock. Thornton races to the paint, and he is fouled. Dix wrapped an arm around him like he was a dance date. A dance partner, I meant to say. Third foul on Dix.
Yeah, you cannot allow a defender to get away with that. That's a foul all day long.
And it's the 6.5 on Iowa.
One of our fans behind us agrees.
Yeah, rather vocally. Inbound will go to Evan Mahaffey, top of the key for Ohio State with 18 on the shot clock. Buckeyes trail 63-61. Glover between the circles. Left point pass Thornton. Back to Glover, high on the right. Gets it right wing, Micah Parrish, 10 on the shot clock. Dumps it underneath Mahaffey. Dribbles in the lane. Goes to Thornton and threw it by him on the left point and out of bounds as Evan Mahaffey passed up an open look right at the rim to throw to a teammate and threw it away.
That's the guy, a young man that just has no confidence in his offensive ability. I mean, that's a play to the basket. He basically didn't want to get fouled.
He probably made that play last year, but this year, no.
Yeah, no confidence with that.
63-61, Iowa the lead in the ball. 4:54 left in the game. Josh Dix high on the left. Hawkeyes gives it top of the key. Dembele back to Dix, right to the foul line. Dix working against Thornton. Shoots it right wing. Dix up and missed. Rebound Glover, Ohio State. 63-61 Iowa with 4:40 to play. Quez Glover below center circle. Glover now dribbles left to the foul line. Spins to the foul line. Stops. Pops it from the stripe. Glover up. No good. Rebound Iowa. Traore cleans the window. 63-61 Hawkeyes as the Buckeyes remain cold. 4.5 to play in the game. Harding, top of the key for Iowa, dribbling on Glover. Looking left, looking right, throws it now Dembele right of the key. Gives it on the right wing to Josh Dix, who slides up to the right point. Dribbles down the right side of the lane. Dix down to the right block, running shot. Dix up and in. 16 for Josh Dix. And it's 65-61 Iowa with 4:05 to play in the game. And 4 minutes left, possibly in Ohio State's NCAA tournament hopes. Bruce Thornton at center circle, guarded by Josh Dix. Thornton will now push it to the right point. Thornton driving the right side of the lane to the hoop. Running shot low on the right. Thornton, no good. Rebound Traore, Iowa. And Traore speeds up the middle of the floor. Kicks it down on the right point where Price Sanford shoots and sticks a three. Price Sanford. He's got 10 points, and Iowa's lead quickly has gone to 68-61. Jake Diebler wants a timeout with 3:37 left in the basketball game. Iowa's lead, 68-61 over Ohio State. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
Howard Hanna is the proud real estate sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. At Howard Hanna, we offer everything you need when buying or selling with one winning team. Our streamlined services save you time and money and make sure all aspects of your home buying and selling journey are handled smoothly. Step onto the field with confidence and experience top-notch support from our team, knowing that Howard Hanna has got what it takes to cross the goal line and get the job done. Visit howardhanna.com/GoBucks today.
Buckeye Nation, the game's on fire. Whether you're in the stadium or on the couch, make sure Buckeye Vodka, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, is in your lineup. Distilled for a smooth finish, it's the perfect play for any game day. Grab yours and please enjoy responsibly. And be sure to follow them on social media at Buckeye Vodka. That's at Buckeye Vodka, 21 and over.
Hey, Ohio State fan, are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye Meal at BK. For $20, you'll get one juicy flame grilled Whopper sandwich, one original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye Meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
3:37 to play second half here at the Big Ten Tournament in Indianapolis. Iowa 68, Ohio State 61. Stay tuned after the game for the Encova Insurance postgame show. We'll hear from Coach Jake Diebler and have a complete recap of today's game, brought to you by Encova Insurance. For auto and home, encircling you with solutions you can trust. Encova, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Yeah, this is just really an important stretch. Obviously, 3:37 to go. Buckeyes coming up empty. Wide open shot by Evan Mahaffey. Chose not to shoot it. Throws the ball out of bounds, looking for Bruce Thornton. Bruce Thornton drives to the basket. Did not get the benefit for the call. They just got to get some movement and eliminate the one-on-one stuff. Get the movements, you can get a shot attempt against this Iowa's defense.
Sean Stewart, Kevin Royal, John Mobley, Micah Parrish, and Bruce Thornton to be the 5 of the court for Ohio State. For Iowa, Brock Harding, Peyton Sanford, Seydou Traore, Laje Dembele, and Josh Dix. 3:37 left in the game. Iowa 68, Ohio State 61. The Buckeyes have won 2 in a row over the Hawkeyes. John Mobley will inbound at left sideline of the forecourt. Dumps in the left wing for Sean Stewart, who's guarded by Dembele. Leaves it Thornton on the left point. Thornton to the foul line. Now to Parrish, right to the key, where he's guarded by Sanford. Parrish down the left side of the lane. Parrish stops on the left block, fake, shoots, banks it in. Like a Parrish, 16 points. 68-63 Iowa. 3:20 to play in the game here in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Brock Harding, center circle Hawkeyes, guarded by John Mobley in a man-to-man. Harding dribbling with the right hand, middle of the floor, switching hands with the dribble, feeds it now Peyton Sanford. Just below center circle, top of the key, bounce pass to Josh Dix, gives it right to the foul line. Dembele back to Dix, head of the key. Dix to the foul line, throws on the right wing for Harding. 5 on the shot clock. Harding races into the lane. Harding shoots from low on the left, banks it in.
Yeah, he got around John Mobley Jr.
Made a tough shot, 12 for Brock Harding. 70-63 Iowa. 2:46 left in the game. Bruce Thornton dribbling top of the key. Ohio State slides out to the left point, brings it back topside. Thornton looks left, looks right, throws on the right point. Mobley falls down, keeps his dribble alive, though, right at the key. Mobley now top of the circle with 10 on the shot clock. Mobley on Sanford, dribbling left side of the court. Gives it to Thornton between the circles, 7 on the shot clock. Thornton dribbling right at the key. Thornton down to the right corner, shoots a fadeaway over Harding, up and in. Bruce Thornton.
That's an incredibly tough shot, fading away in this corner over here. Heavily defended by two Hawkeyes.
19 for Thornton, 70-65 Iowa. 2:12 and counting, second half. Brock Harding, who was one of those defenders covering Thornton, brings it up the middle of the floor for Iowa. He's picked up by Mobley at center circle. Harding eyeing the left, bounces left to the foul line to Josh Dix, who's checked by Thornton. Now top of the key, Dembele. Laji Dembele, one dribble, looks to give it up from the head of the key, leaves it Harding, high on the left, 10 on the shot clock. Harding on Mobley, bounces Dembele at the foul line, bumps into the lane, goes to shoot, foul while Stewart, and he misses the shot. Sean Stewart reached him across the arms.
Yeah. Good job there by Stewart. Didn't give him the opportunity to get the and one that time.
So Laji Dembele will go to the line with 1:49 left in the game. Dembele today is 2 for 2 from the stripe and has scored 6 points. Trying to increase a 5-point Iowa lead. And Dembele, one of those who have gotten more playing time due to the injury to Owen Freeman. Free throw good.
And he's making his free throws.
He is. A 66% foul shooter. Traore out. Price Sanford in for Iowa, who leads at 71-65.
Clearly, Ohio State's going to have to get some stops, back-to-back-to-back stops.
And that's what got him back into the game earlier in the half run. Laji Dembele. Second free throw, arches it up and in. 8 points, 6 of them coming since halftime. 72-65 Iowa with 1:49 to play in the game. Bruce Thornton, Ohio State, middle of the backcourt, doubled up, across the line at center circle is Thornton. Harding, now single coverage on Bruce Thornton, dribbling center circle. Thornton will give it now high on the right where it goes to Mobley, dribbling in the right corner. Mobley drives the right baseline, throws in the left corner. Parrish, who snaps off a three, no good. And the rebound, Dembele of Iowa with 1.5 minutes to play, and the Hawkeyes leading 72-65. Peyton Sanford dribbling a high on the right sideline, now leaves it at center circle for Brock Harding. 1:21 and counting in the game. 72-65 Iowa, the lead in the ball. Harding right of center circle. Dribbles on Mobley, now left of the logo. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Harding switches hands, dribbles left point, takes it left wing. Throws top of the key, Peyton Sanford. Shoots a three, left of the circle. No good. Rebound to Thornton, Ohio State. With 1:05 left in the game. Buckeyes trailing 72-65. Thornton down the right lane line in traffic. Shoots from low on the right. Scores while being fouled. Bruce Thornton giving him 21, and he'll get a free throw.
Yeah, smart play by Bruce Thornton. Don't necessarily have to take three-pointers if you can get a quick two. He got to the basket, jump stop, Dembele with the foul, and one opportunity. You got to be almost flawless now, Paul. Making baskets, scoring, and getting stops.
Fourth foul on Dembele. 72-67 is Iowa's lead. Bruce Thornton trying to complete an old-fashioned three-point play and get his 22nd point. Free throw for Thornton, up and in. Giving him 22 in the game, and now Evan Mahaffey will check in for Ohio State, replacing Sean Stewart with the Buckeyes trailing 72-68. 59.6 seconds left. Ohio State pressing. Harding in the inbound. We go to Dix, left portion of the backcourt where he's doubled up. Dix has a pass deflected, but saved by Price Sanford in the backcourt. Price Sanford gets it. Dix at a 10-second. No, a timeout called. Brad McCaffrey called a timeout right before there probably was going to be a 10-second violation.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, it's 21 on the shot clock, which means 9 seconds elapsed. That was a great bench timeout that time. Otherwise, that would have been a turnover.
That leaves Iowa with 2 timeouts. Ohio State has only 1 left in the game. So right now, the Iowa lead is 72-68 with 51 seconds left, and the Hawkeyes will have the ball. And the officiating crew looks as though they're going to the scorer's table probably to check a monitor for making sure the time is correct. But Ohio State, much like in the Indiana game, despite having a big lead, which is what they had Saturday, they didn't have that big a lead here. They've seen this thing kind of unravel and almost fritter away at this point.
Yep, completely changed. Once Bruce Thornton helped the Buckeyes get that lead right around that 9-minute mark, a lot of empty possessions, Paul.
And that's what was the problem Saturday.
Yep. So if you're Ohio State at this juncture, you're going to probably have to foul here, Paul. 51 seconds to go. You're down by 4. Cannot allow Iowa to take all 21 because they will. I think you're going to have to foul this juncture.
It says Iowa is 7 for 8 at the free throw line. Does that sound right? No, I guess that's right. I thought they've had more free throws.
20 times, right?
15 for 20, Ohio State.
They almost, and again, they decided not to foul right away. They wanted to get the trap. Great decision there.
And almost
came up with it.
Well, we're looking at the game clock. It's showing 52.6 seconds left. The shot clock showing 22 for Iowa. 72-68. Hawkeyes with a lead in the basketball. This game has had 10 lead changes. No, 10 ties and 13 lead changes. Peyton Sanford, Brock Harding, Josh Dix, Bryce Sanford, Logie Dembele in the court for Iowa. Evan Mahaffey, Micah Parrish, Bruce Thornton, John Mobley, and Devin Royal for Ohio State.
All good free throw shooters. The only one sub 70 is the guy that's been making them. And that's Dembele. He's 66, but he's making his free throws.
Peyton Sanford, the inbound left sideline of the backcourt for Iowa, who leads at 72-68. Inbound go to Brock Harding. And he called for traveling. Evan Mahaffey came up to doubling with John Mobley. Wow. And Brock Harding, it was almost the old up and down violation as well. And they turned it over.
Not a good decision there.
No.
You got 2 timeouts if you're Iowa. Just call a timeout. Clearly a turnover. Break for the Buckeyes.
It is. So we'll have the ball in the forecourt. 20 on the shot clock. 50 seconds left in the game. 72-68, Iowa leading. Parrish, right sideline to the forecourt. Bounces top of the key to Bruce Thornton. Thornton will dribble left point. Drive the left lane line. Slips but stays alive in the left corner. Shoots a 12-footer and hits it. 24 for Bruce Thornton. 72-70. Buckeyes down a couple with 44 seconds to play. Pressing Iowa in the backcourt. Harding with the ball. One dribble Harding. He's in trouble. Doubled up. Throws it now where Dembele has it across the line left side. Feeds Peyton Sanford on the right sideline. Peyton Sanford given a lot of room now. 72-70. Iowa leading. 32 seconds and counting. 16 on the shot clock for Iowa.
Don't foul.
They're not going to foul. As Brock Harding has it right of center circle. 10 on the shot clock. Hits it Peyton Sanford high on the right. He'll bounce it top of the key to Josh Dix. 6 on the shot clock. Dix now moves right. Brings it top of the key. Goes down the left side of the lane. Throws where Harding's wide open. Shoots a 3 on the right point. Got it. That could be the killer right there. 15 for Brock Harding. 75-70 Iowa. 11 seconds left. Thornton top of the key. 3 no good. Rebound Peyton Sanford, Iowa. And he is fouled by Evan Mahaffey with 7 seconds left. And we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification of the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.
Always your home for Buckeye basketball.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Your flagship station for Ohio State athletics. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Brock Harding got left wide open on the right point and canned a deadly 3 for Iowa, giving him 15 points. And now Peyton Sanford will go to the free throw line for Iowa, whose lead at the moment is 75-70. 7 seconds left. Free throw is good. Peyton Sanford to earn the bonus.
Yeah, not a good decision by John Mobley Jr. Weak side. He decided to double down and try to take away the pass inside to Dembele, and you leave Brock Harding wide open. I think Devin Royal was there. It was a quick decision by John Mobley Jr., but Iowa made him pay for it.
Second free throw good. Peyton Sanford, who has 17. And Iowa leads at 77-70, 7.3 seconds left. Pressured by the Hawkeyes, inbound Mobley. Left side of the backcourt, Ohio State. 5 seconds left. Mobley shoots a 3 from high on the left. No good. Rebound Dembele, Iowa, and the Hawkeyes will win it. 77-70. Iowa defeats Ohio State, putting what could be a deadly blow on any hope of the Buckeyes getting into the NCAA tournament. Again, 77-70 the final. Iowa over Ohio State. This is Buckeye basketball from Learfield.
For more than 35 years, Hyde Park Prime Steakhouse has been known by Buckeye Nation as serving the best steaks in the city. Our thick-cut, aged steaks have been a staple in Columbus with 3 locations in Upper Arlington, Dublin, and downtown. Hyde Park is proud to introduce our newly added wine room at the downtown Columbus location, where a new elegance in dining will surround you. And coupled with live entertainment every weekend, Hyde Park will be the perfect setting for any occasion or the perfect night out. Hyde Park is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Go Bucks!
Attention Columbus. Town Properties just clinched the title of the largest residential property manager in Columbus, thanks to the Columbus Business Journal. With pride, we oversee 25,000 plus households in the Columbus metro area, ensuring fantastic places to call home. Whether you're on the hunt for an exceptional living space, a top-notch association management company, or a property manager for your multifamily portfolio, visit our website at town.properties.com and let us elevate your living experience. Town Properties, always managing great places to live.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like a rugged new Tacoma. Now through March 31st, get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tacoma. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a well-equipped TRD Sport for $369 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Always and forever your home of the Buckeyes. Home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
Once again, the final score here in the Big Ten tournament, 77-70. Iowa defeats Ohio State. Stay tuned with the Encova Insurance Postgame Show coming up next on the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.
The future of recycling is now at Rumpke Waste and Recycling. The recycling leader has opened North America's largest, most technologically advanced recycling center right here in Central Ohio. This one-of-a-kind facility features interactive displays, educational opportunities, and the ability to process over 60 tons of recycled material per hour. Rumpke is committed to recycling and sustainability efforts, and for more than 90 years, Rumpke has worked to make sure the items you place in your recycling bin get used again. Visit Rumpke.com to learn how you can team with Rumpke to put less trash in our landfills and more of it to good use.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of calling for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking.